Silver Area Final for March and April this year. With me tonight, I've got 3 newbies for commentary. I've got Bev Isles from Northwest, Mark Scargill also from Northwest, and I've got Ryan Mitchell from Scotland. Good evening.
All right.
Good evening.
Good day, mate.
How are we all doing?
All right.
All right, yes.
Yeah, good, thanks.
So, I'm sure those of you that watch the stream regular will notice there is a black box above where my cards are. That is just purely because we've got a 90-second delay on this, and with it being a final, it's quite important with the prizes. I just don't want to show my cards tonight.
Yep.
So, let me just... There we go. So my cards won't be on show at all tonight. That were a nice pot for Scott Watson there, wasn't it? Picking up quads.
Well,
Yeah.
I missed that one.
Quads second hand in, yeah.
Not too bad.
So, who else have we got on this table? Anne Bishop, I don't know Anne. Craig McClure, not sure who he is. Anyone aware?
So we'll look where we're looking.
No.
On your table.
Yeah, my table. 2 to my left. Craig here. I don't know where Craig's from. I know Scott Watson's from Scotland, and I know Ryan Pearson's Northwest. I don't recognise the others.
I'm the same. I just know Scott Watson. Lewis Archer, who's he again?
I've seen Lewis Archer play. I don't know what region.
I think he's from Southern, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's Charlie's mate.
Yes, I'll just zoom in on the other table so we can see here. So we've got Neil Prest, good old Presty, who was one of the founders, wasn't he, of LPPL back in the day.
Yeah, he went twice early.
We have Arters. I don't know where Arters is from. I think he might be Midlands. We have Paul McConnell, who finished in the top 3 yesterday in the bronze final, so he'll be hoping to get all the way to that win tonight and make it to that gold final tomorrow for Vegas. Linda Franklin's old school Northwest, now playing Midlands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's been about.
Yeah, she's former Nationals winner as well, is Linda.
Yeah.
So we got Stuart Burt. I don't know if that's any relation to Chucky. I thought so. We've got Lewis Redford. I'm not sure who Lewis is, to be honest. Sorry, there's a lot of new players in this I don't recognise. We've got Bill Shepherd, who is representing Northwest. He's an old, I think he's an APAC player, is Bill. Lives over in Liverpool. And then we've got Nikki Meehan from Scotland. Do you know Nikki at all, Ryan?
Yeah, no Nikki, yeah. She's not a bad player, yeah. I think all the Megans are pretty firm players, you know.
Yeah.
Got a race from Linda Franklin.
That's quite a big raise under the gun, isn't it? I'm just going to zoom back onto the 2 tables because I've raised here. I've been called by Anne Bishop.
And Linda Franklin gets the walk.
Yeah, picks it up.
No colours.
Oh. So.
Shows your cards, John.
I can't show my cards. I can't show my cards. I'm on a 90-second delay.
Come on, Dan. Show us what crap you're playing with.
I don't wish to show what I was playing with. I don't want people to know what I've
They just bluffed with 7-2.
I wasn't bluffing. I just don't want people to know what I'm raising with. And,
yeah, I know what you mean. You're raising amounts and stuff.
Yeah, and what I'm c-betting with what on certain pots and boards and everything. I don't want to give anything away tonight.
Yeah, of course.
If Lonigan's up top there, third.
Yeah, Lonigan's up there. Got a few straight. Robbie Nixon, he's really aggressive with Robbie. Played on his tables a few times. You're playing all right, don't you?
Yeah, Robbie's very aggressive, yeah.
Yes.
Who else have we got up there? Sandy Drennan.
Sandy Drennan from East of Scotland. Good player, Sandy.
Claire Stanswood is Southern. I don't know Owen Keeney. Leslie Warren is...
He's Keeney's Scottish as well.
Keeney, okay. Who else we got up there? Leslie Warren is also she's at Easton, so like old Lincolnshire.
Daniel Marshall, he's from Scotland. Just found out yesterday when I put the points up. Forgot to include him. But yeah, he's from east of Scotland as well.
Yeah, I did that. I forgot to include someone until I got a message off Mr. Scargill saying that player's Northwest as well, you know. Oh, nice. Didn't know. No idea.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I put a message up saying well done to everybody, and then that Daniel Marshall comment saying, and well done to Daniel Marshall, who got 4th. I was like, oh, sorry, mate. Wasn't aware.
Daniel.
Right, I've got a bit of action on this table too.
I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in on table 2.
Christian Paul McConnell.
Did any of you guys watch the stream last night?
I had it on. Yeah, I had it on when I come home from work.
Yeah, Paul McConnell's a good player.
Yeah.
Played really well last night.
I'll listen. 9 o'clock game. You helped me go to sleep, Joanne, to be honest.
Yeah,
Do
I
it.
fell asleep.
Good.
I'm only joking.
Yeah, I fell asleep at 10 o'clock game. Woke up 20 minutes later. I've lost half my start. Double straight back up. Double straight back up. Doubles up again, and then end up finishing 3rd. We're all right.
So, who are we tipping to win the silver final then, guys?
Oof.
I don't even know who's in it, to be fair. I haven't really looked. Joanne, I'm going to tip because he's one of ours and he's on phone and I'll get a ball off him.
You won't. You won't. I don't want commentators curse, so cheers, Bev.
Oh, you've got it already, Joanne.
You give me it, mate. No, I don't want to give you commentators curse, Joanne, because
I'm not bothered if I win it, but it'd be nice to make that top 3.
Yeah, definitely.
That free roll at that gold final tomorrow. The prizes on that are insane.
That's all you need. Your top 3, you know.
Ryan, do you want to buy my Vegas package tomorrow when I win it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
You can't.
No problem.
He'll be going as well, so.
Oh, yeah. I'm all in mates on this table.
That's it.
Is that table lovely?
Looks like we've got a new chip leader. Anthony
wow.
Weldon.
Oh, yeah.
Just bear with me 1 minute, guys. I've just got to turn a feature off, which is the one that, you know, when you've got cards in like a certain range, it'll show you like this different colour background. I need to turn that off for tonight, don't I?
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Yeah, because people will see if it's got like a big card, it'll come up as a red, you know, flagging red, whatever.
Yeah, it's just to protect me then. Like if someone's watching the stream and I've raised and they see that red background, they're going to be like, ah, so he's got good cards.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. That's right then,
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I just got to protect myself there for that. I forgot to turn that off.
I've got a few people messaging me asking me where the stream link is. Is it on the LPPL website, Joanne?
It is on the LPPL website, yes. Just give me 1 minute. Let me just...
Into the link that's live stream, it's the same link, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same link that we always use.
I think it's just YouTube and then LPPL, and it'll probably come up live.
I don't know, but I can just go on.
New chip leader, Mark Swales.
It's like 2 people have gone out early then.
Yeah, there was my mate's just texted me. He's on another table. It just says first couple of hands in, set v set.
Nice.
I think I'm going to check here. No, I won the pot. I had a pair of 7s there.
Right.
Pair of 7s. I got a bit cheeky raising with 6-7.
Sweet, I hope.
No, offsuit. Offsuit. I had position. That's my excuse. I'm going to stick to it.
So which is the two that's fallen already then?
Let me
Or three.
quickly just check. So we've lost John McDonald, Michael Meehan, and Luke Smith.
Right.
So 2 Scottish representatives have gone already. If I'm right in thinking, Joan McDonald's actually quite a tight player.
She is, yeah,
So
usually.
she must have been involved in that set over set handling.
That set reset, yeah.
Sort of a. You generally know, don't you, if a tight player's gone out, it's been a cooler.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Or they've been donked.
Probably don't. Some of these players on here.
We've all done it, Beverly. We've all done it.
I haven't. I don't play like you fishers.
Never fish.
It's been like a fishing tournament on here for the last 2 weeks.
There should be some good play tonight. You know, the solar package is worth winning, isn't it?
Got raised on table 1, and Bishop raises to 600. Chris Alexander calls. Scott Watson calls.
No, I don't
And
think.
Mark.
I think Chris has just been moved to the table.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah. Not got cards in front. And Bishop takes it down.
Yeah, it's pretty tight, isn't it? Chris Alexander, once he gets chips, he's a bit of a monster, isn't he?
Yeah. He opens up with a lot in the early position.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
I noticed that he opened up and I think I had ace queen or ace king or something, just flat called it. And the flop came down like 6, 7 king or something like that, and he shoved on me. And I called and he had bloody 6, 7.
What the hell?
But just because he opened up in that early position, I didn't re-raise it. Should have raised them. See where it was.
So what else are we on here? Oh, Robin Nixon, I think is. But Robin Nixon is Johnny's son, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like a bad penny for me, he's John Nixon.
We've actually got Johnny Nixon on the stream next Saturday night doing a bit of commentary with Terry Evans.
He don't check me out, but if he turns up on my
Like Terry's a good lad.
like a bad penny.
I'm just going to share the live stream to a couple of groups. I've tagged all you 3 in the stream as well, so it should now pop up, and hopefully some of your friends will tune in and watch, and maybe if they don't already play poker with us, sign up.
Good job of happening in Sickman, innit?
I've got a bit of action on the table.
Managed to get
Bill Shepherd, he raised. Paul McDonald.
I've just had a little message from someone. I've just got to quickly sort something out with the stream, because as I'm sure you guys can see, it says 1 pair when I've got a pair.
Right, take that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liam Coulthard, for pointing that out.
Got a decent sized spot on the table too here.
That was well picked up because I hadn't even noticed.
His bet's 3,900, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big pot.
Paul McConnell folds.
I think Bill's calling this. They've probably got. Oh, it's wrong.
Folded.
Right, just bear with me 1 minute, guys, just while I'm just going to zoom on to table 2, just while I set this up.
Oh.
Oh, wrong one.
Well,
Brandon Stana is now chip leader with 52,691.
Alright, I do believe that that's where it shows my hand.
Yep.
I think there'll be a lot of tight play tonight, won't there, in this one?
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
So obviously that hand I raised earlier, that I didn't realise it was showing, I flopped a set. So everyone's seen it now, they don't know what I flopped a set of.
Must have
This
been
is
king.
trips.
Yeah, it's just three of a kind. I hope it's a
Yeah.
three of a kind and not what a raise were. So I'm just going to... Oh, Holly Stanswood is out. She had Queens versus 10-8 offsuit.
Oh, wow.
God.
10-8 offsuit.
Yep.
Oh, so got lucky then.
Jesus. Did she slow play?
Don't...
Hoping she did.
Yeah.
Don't
Otherwise, that's sick.
Right,
I guess it must have been either Brander Stanwood or some one of them then. Got the chips. Isn't it?
One at top two.
Yeah.
What do they start with? 25?
25, yeah.
There we go. So that should hopefully have covered up my hand rankings.
Yep.
Cheers, Liam. I really appreciate you letting me know that. I could have been doing all that work, putting that box there to cover my cards, and then just giving it all away.
Yeah.
That would have been a bit silly, wouldn't it?
You can't go back in time. Right, so what we got on the action here? Oh, yes.
Which I don't think that box is big enough. I'm going to put that box.
Half a pot on raise, he's re-raised him. Lewis Redford.
Oh, a little min click.
Bill Folds. Paul McConnell.
Oh, all in. We're going to get an all. Oh, that's a
Oh,
call.
Nicole, triple nines. Oh,
Nice hand.
nice hand.
Played it well.
Yeah, there we go. Paul McConnell won yesterday and then good start today.
That'd be great, wouldn't it, for him if he did the playoffs, the bronze, and the bronze, the silver, and the up to the gold.
That'd be brilliant, aye.
So, just had it confirmed that Brandon Stannard is chip leader because of Holly's donation.
Yeah.
Unlucky, Holly. It does mean, though, you're going to be on stream tomorrow doing a bit of commentary with us. She did offer to do a little bit of commentary. So, she's in for the long shift tomorrow night with the gold final.
Yeah, I think it'll be quite a lot of chilled play, just everybody relaxing, not making any bad moves.
Well, you're on 50k starting stacks on a 10-minute clock, aren't you? So, like, it's so deep stacks, you can just wait.
Oh, it'll be a long game. A long, drawn-out game, all that tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not getting up till 7 then.
Get along, lying, Bev.
Oh, God. That chance.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a 3-4 o'clock in morning job.
Oh.
Yeah, I entered a beer for 42 days.
You know?
Do you know when we left the Nelson, Juan?
Yeah.
That day, that's the last time I had a beer.
Wow. Is that the reason why you're not getting your hair cut? Because for some reason, sober you thinks it looks okay.
Harry!
I look like John Holmes.
The seniors are watching that.
Oh, it looked funny. Well, yeah, Christmas film on it, middle of May.
It feels like
That's it.
we're on lockdown, aren't we?
No else to put on, is there?
So, just to let everyone know, we've had a couple of messages in the chat from Graham Ward and Anne Kafka saying hello. So, hello, Graham. Hello, Anne.
Oh,
Hello?
How are we doing?
Hello, guys.
hello.
32 watching at the minute. Nice little pot there for Lewis with his ace jack.
Got a raise on table 2. Paul McConnell raised to 600. Stuart Birch called.
What's Bill going to do? Is Bill going to get involved?
Bill calls.
Yeah.
Nicky calls. Flop. 2 of clubs, 3 of hearts, 3 of clubs.
Yeah, I have to use that 4-colour deck because I'm like partly colourblind and it's just so much easier to see when you're multi-tabling.
I agreed, one.
Best fit cars what he pulls out. So have we ever lost any more?
We've lost 6 at the minute. Let me just quickly see who we've lost. So we've lost Mark Swales, who had 50k. He's out.
My God.
Bloody hell.
Lewis
He's gone.
Redford is out. Ollie Stanswood, Luke Smith. Yeah, no other difference. Let me just jump back onto page 1. So we see our chip leaders. So there's
That is sumo, that Keith Watson, isn't it?
yeah.
He qualified from yesterday, didn't he?
So Chris Alexander has raised my big blind and he's not getting it for free. So I'm going to 3-bet him.
What?
I love that. I'm sure.
And I'm going to see bet.
There you go.
Oh,
Come on, in here.
I think I'm going to go all in here. And that is what happens.
Bang!
Aces v Queens. I couldn't do anything. I've just realised I've got my hand on show for this one. So
Yeah, nice round.
Well done, Duane.
yeah.
I think that was regardless what happened there. It was just the hand put itself, really.
Yeah.
Fourth chip leader, 9-1.
Yep. So Chris Alexander puts wow in the chat. So of course the only comment to that is hashtag stream run good. Just prod the bear a little bit.
Yeah, that was a nice hand to win there, Duane.
I don't think there was any way that the money was going in there. Oh, I would have won that pot with my Queen 8. Because I had that on show last time, didn't I? Is Chris Alexander going to get involved in a 3rd pot in a row?
Yeah, might go out, might be on tilt.
Got a right big.
You're looking at screen.
What's your reply there, Duane?
All I can do is make you put it in bad.
The best hand won.
That's it. That's all that counts.
There we go. You outplayed me all the way, especially pre. Just for the making me putting it in bad.
You've got a raise and then a re-raise on table 2.
Oh, and I've opened and been called.
Bill's put up to 600. Nicky Megan's re-raised to 1800. Bill calls.
Darling.
So I'm gonna see bet. I've just realised I need to move that there.
Yeah, I've seen that. Nicky Megan opens up again, 1600. And Bill folds.
So Chris Alexander asked me if I would fold Queens pre-flop there. Of course, I've always got aces. This is a little bit of an interesting one, so I'm not going to be re-raising here. But Ace Jack is a little bit of a tough spot here, I think.
The straight draw, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's called the flop. I'm just going to flat and see what we see. 6-3. There we go.
That's where.
Call by Duane.
There we go.
I check the turn in case she's got like 4, 5, 9, 10.
That's it.
Just protect my hand, and then I'm happy to call on like a lot of rivers. Just I don't want to go crazy and create a massive pot.
Just took somebody out on the 7 o'clock game. One of his teammates.
Alright.
So
Shall I go?
That's the best.
Oh well. As you got, don't you?
Yeah, right,
Liam Coulthard has just told me that it's still not covering up the box. Oh, God, it's bloody.
Take your table off then. Can you take your table off, put somebody else on? Or
Yeah, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm just gonna.
put another table on?
I'll do that. I'll make the box
Yeah, you
that
should.
big. It covers my bet sizing as well.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, Mark, is I'm going to pick you to win the competition.
Oh, don't. It's a good start.
The
I've had a good
commentator's
start.
curse.
Right, let's have a look. I'm going to pick. What am I going to pick?
Well, Paxo's just pointed out that you can turn off that hand strength in the settings. So what I'll do is on the break, I will turn that off and then I can remove that horrible white box.
Right.
Got some action on table 2. Neil Presty, we're on to the turn.
I'll zoom in on
3
that.
hearts out.
I picked
Raise
it
to
up.
3,000 and we've got a fold. Takes down about ace king shown.
Oh, Josie.
Nice hand, pressed it.
Pretty solid, Presty.
I'm just going to zoom back into the 2 tables because we've got. It looks like we've got a couple of nice pots brewing. That's a check pot. I wonder what that is. Oh.
All in and a call. Here.
Unlucky Rhino. That's a disgusting turn card for you.
Oh. We've lost one. Lost Rhino. Pretty solid Rhino there, but.
So I'm using my chip lead as you would, and I'm going to play a little bit more aggressive, I think.
The word will be out.
Yeah, he's
After all-
opening up there with kings or so.
Although I never raise without aces, so perfect. I've blocked my hand. Oh,
Straight draw.
That quad's then, Dwan, eh?
I don't have quads. No, I don't like seeing an ace on the turn though. Really, really bad card for me. I'm just going to call that bet though, because I've still got outs.
Pocket 9, is it?
No,
Oh, he's
but
giving you a nice check.
no, but I don't think I can win the pot without betting, so I'm going to go just short of 1.5 times the pot and hope he folds. Because I, of course, have a
And
full
it folds.
house. I have the
Nice.
nuts.
Oh, nice. That's how you play Ace Queen. Bentley.
Talk to me about ace queen.
Obviously, we can't see your cards here, but if that was me, I would have just value betted the river, hoping
Yeah.
that because he could probably put an ace. He could probably put an ace down to that raise there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
Because
it might look like a bluff. Trying to get.
Yeah, well, definitely, it might look like a bluff. But on the other hand, if he's got like an ace rag that's these
Yeah,
kicker problems, he's not calling it. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
But there's obviously different ways to play it anyway. So
Obviously, I'm setting up the overbet.
yeah, definitely.
I'm setting up the overbet for when I bluff overbet.
A re-raise on table 2. What do you flat call them?
Just black called him, yeah.
Some action. Presty.
And what's that other one?
Hearters.
Got that throw, didn't
Press the bottle it. There one, what are you doing?
I'm just resizing that box so it doesn't show what cards I've got when I do flick onto just one table and it's mine.
I'm going to say something about the boxes, but I won't.
Yeah, we try and keep it a little bit PG on this stream if we can, Bev.
I'll wait till it's after 9.
Like, beep, beep.
Yeah.
Beep. I'm not a reversing truck.
No, that's when you talk to Sharky.
That's like a reversing truck, but I'm not one.
Are you looking forward to Nationals, Bev, to go and give Sharky a big cuddle?
Can you take machetes in places like that?
I don't think you can, but
It's like to try and do him with a butter knife.
You're listening, Sharky.
You can listen all at once. What's Dave Ken doing? Pushing me all in.
Why weren't you playing Melly there?
Shit.
not like you, Bev.
I'm not paying attention. I'm just watching this. It's more interesting than this game.
So, if any of you guys win the final tomorrow, how do you fancy a early morning call stroke interview to discuss winning and stuff like that? Because we're hoping to get whoever wins on the chat for a few minutes, just like a little interview after.
Well, I am gonna win one of them anyway, but I'll be at work on Monday. I'm back in Monday.
Yeah, I'm at work
Once I win, Duane, I'll be up for that, mate.
I'll just send you some pictures of me dancing about with my residents.
Dancing about.
Oh, I promise I'm out at bedroom window either way it goes.
Will we have a little look at some other tables, see what's happening?
Yeah.
Getting a bit boring now with one on this one, not winning all the time.
Yeah, let me just pull up another table. It just runs really slow on the stream. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna raise up here. I'll just zoom into my table for a minute just while I get another table loaded up, guys.
Got anywhere with some low stacks on?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a table, like any table, to be honest with you.
Someone's doing alright, isn't it?
Yeah, Someone played well yesterday, didn't he? He's playing alright today.
What did you actually come then?
I think he must come in top 3 then in Sumo yesterday.
I think he won
qualified,
it.
didn't
Oh no, Sumo was second, Delwatt won, and Paul McConnell was third.
Yeah, well, that birthday as well.
No, still.
Yeah, it was a good win for Del.
Pretty solid with Dell. When you get the chip stack, that's it.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He is,
Yeah, happy
really.
birthday, Don, if you're listening.
Aye, probably having a drink at Garden with Dry.
Dial being carving out of his way.
Oh, so Scott Watson's raised.
How's he doing with this though? Where is he?
Don't know. I'm just got another table out.
Yeah, I'm trying to sort another table out, but it keeps bloody freezing on me.
No, no problem.
Exciting, I've got to do my computers, don't I?
Yeah, he works in IT and all that, does all phones, but what the hell?
IT, you know what that means, don't you?
What?
Incompetent to that.
Oh,
It's just missing 2 letters off Skag's poker ability.
What's that?
Just had a message from Debbie Hunter saying that you know that she's going to win it anyway.
Aye.
Yeah, Dave's obviously me and you.
Vegas. Oh, she's already got a Vegas trip anyway, Debbie. Hasn't she? Coming second at Nationals.
Yep,
Don't be greedy, lady.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Or they offered to buy it off her if she does win it, but it's already taken, she said.
You're taking me, didn't you know?
Aye. Nah, Vegas will be good, especially once all this is finished with.
Yep.
Those
Something
prizes
to look
tomorrow
forward to,
are
innit?
insane, aren't they? Can you imagine winning the main event seat?
Oh, that would be unreal.
That's a great
Whoever
prize.
wins that is going to be, that's like the greatest achievement.
Yeah. So, I'm just going to zoom in on this other table that we've got loaded up. So, here we have 2 quite short stacks and the chip leader.
Nice.
I thought this would be more of an interesting table to load up.
Oh, we've got one in Fiona on here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've got Mark Hodson Walker as well, who's Midlands, who's really tight. Eric Fordham, I think, is Midlands as well. Not aware of where Cole Jarvis is from.
I think Cole's from Umber or something like that, I think. Sure he is.
Stephen Martin's from Scotland.
And Eileen Shepherd is definitely Southern.
One double up, one here, back at game, mate.
You don't need to push it now, though, do you? Can you wait? I mean, what are the blinds? 500?
Yeah,
And he's
still
got
on a lot.
8,800.
Oh,
He's got
plenty of
plenty
time.
of chips.
Yeah. Hey up. Got an all in. Yeah, okay. Are you playing at 7 o'clock game, Ryan?
No, I'm having a wee bit time off before the final. Like,
Yeah.
that's every day. Every day I've been goosed with shite, man.
It does get too much. It does, yeah, it does get too much.
So, we've just had 40 people watching the stream, which, so far, we've only been running the stream for about 3 weeks. That's actually the highest number we've ever had watching.
See, it's got us straight on.
Yeah.
That's it.
I do suspect that we'll beat that tomorrow, with it being the gold final.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the big prize. That
So
one.
who you got commentating with you tomorrow, Glenn?
So I've got Holly Stanswood, I've got Drew Cloak, and I also have Irish Tom.
Nice one.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So it's got a very southern feel to it.
Yeah, just let's hope nobody for Severn wins the gold final either.
Yeah.
No Kimbo.
I don't know. I think Tom was trying to get Kim involved with the commentary tomorrow. Have you guys been watching much of the streams when you've not been playing, or?
Yeah, bits and bats of it, yeah. Like to watch it.
I try and have it in the background whilst I'm playing.
Yeah, I did yesterday. If I'm tired, I put one on.
Yeah, I like to see us playing and learn a bit, you know what I mean? See us,
That's it, because you don't get a chance to whilst you're playing.
no, you don't know.
I'm gonna have a little stab at this pot.
I can assess a few players, put them in notebook.
Who's smoking?
Nobody.
Me.
I guys see, I can tell.
How did you hear that?
You like
Yeah, the
it?
lighter going. That's it.
She hears everything, does Bev?
Got it, it's like Dumbo.
I was going to say that. Read their logs.
Definitely right there.
Alright, right here. It's national, Ryan. I won't bother with
I'll
that.
see you there,
I won't
Bev.
bother going if I were.
Yeah, so- Here.
This is an interesting one. Lewis Archer limps under the gun, and then there's just a min raise from Derek Tizard.
Who's Derek Tizard? Where's he play?
I don't know, but and then min bets the flop. Danny Gibney says it will be fun chat tomorrow.
Have you got him on commentary tomorrow?
You what, sorry? No, I don't have
Have
Danny
you
on
got
commentary tomorrow. I'd like to get Danny on commentary one night if he fancies it.
Get Danny on and get him to sing us a wee song. It's quite good in the karaoke, Danny.
Yeah, I was up in Falkirk for the Interleague.
Oh, is that the one that I won?
The one that you won for Southwest, yeah.
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 And you played for the Southern team, wasn't it? Well,
Southwest.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the hand where you took us out was a bit an interesting one for some of us down here. I think we called off with King 6 when you should be like Ace 3, Ace 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's bane of contention down here as to whether it was a call or not.
For the last 2
Really?
years.
Yeah, 2 years. For 2 years, still people.
Going on. I think it favours 99% to 1%.
Oh, so we've just seen Fiona Malone just double up. She flopped to straight against top set.
Just pretty solid when she gets some shape to show.
He's just come back as Fiona. She hasn't played for a couple of years.
No, she's had
She's getting married and having baby.
Baby, yeah.
She had a baby. I she had a baby.
Baby, yeah.
God, I thought we were a little big. 1.5.
I don't know.
Let's just watch this. I think we'll watch this table for a few minutes because we've obviously got 3 stacks under like the 8,000 mark. I think this might see some action.
How many have we got left in this now?
So we have a total of 88 left in. So we've lost 11 already. I think it'll be a slightly longer night than last night, just with it being 25k starting stack.
Yeah.
Player numbers are similar though. There was 107 last night, and obviously we've got 99 tonight.
How many players are scheduled for the gold final?
They're estimating around about 50.
And then the swore then. I've got her on like
Beverly's filming now. She's just been took out by 8. She pushed me Jack and she just took out by 8. It's 7 o'clock game. It's hit at 8.
Go on there.
Me
Steel's just gone out.
me and Chris Alexander clashing in another little pot.
I don't know.
You need to slam.
There we go. I win that little one from him.
Lonnie's running a lot. Few low stacks on here.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
There is 27.
I'm just going at 28. That's crap.
Is that a note you've got on Paul Hughes there, Dwan?
It is, yes. Let me just flick back to my table and check what it is. I don't have a note, it's just colour coded.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking vaguely about it the other day.
Yeah, what's that about, Dwan?
You what, sorry?
You what was the same, would you? You could probably give some tactics away there.
Yeah, I won't. If anyone asks if I've got a note, I'll have to double check it
Player
first.
danger.
So what you got on Ryan then?
I think I got him yellow tagged, which is decent player.
What's that, a yellow belly? Yellow means chicken, Dwan.
Does it? Not for me. Yellow means they're decent. Although I might have to change that on Ryan. I don't know. I've not played much with him.
That's it.
Are you going to still live streaming if you get to final table then? Or?
Yeah, because I can cover my cards up, so... Long way off that, isn't it? I mean, I'm P2 at the minute, though, so...
Yeah.
So we'll just watch this table for a couple of hands. Just with Dave Lonergan next big blind, short stack, and then Mark Hudson Walker also short stacked on big blind, the hand after.
Scroll down there, see who positions people are in.
You can only go down a little bit, can't you?
So I'll run through.
Oh, you've gone all in, Eileen.
Oh, Eileen shoves from the small blind.
Think this is going to get through, yep. She gets it through.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect the button to have raised.
That's it. I mean, when you're calling there on the button with the blinds, you could have a range of hands there.
So,
I mean, you could be trapping, just trying to trap and let her push, or you could be calling loose.
A bit similar to me, Ryan.
Yeah, that's what I would play anyway. I could go with, my range could be King 7, King 8, something like that on the button, suited connectors, stuff like that. Or again, if there's a short stack act, I'd just flat call there with a monster.
I'm just going to flick this onto 2 tables because we've got me 3-betting again. I'm trying to put a little bit of pressure on those stack sizes. Oh.
Something that way. Oh, still at top. Oh well. Decisions.
Sorry, no, might as well.
So he's got 25k.
Oh, he's got 14 back.
I can't flat call. So I'm either putting him all in or folding. I'm going to put him all in.
Yeah, we've got to ace king.
I've got aces.
Oh, bloody hell.
You've got aces again.
Hang on, maybe go on.
Well done, Duan.
Thank you. It's a very interesting 4-bet with 5s. Especially a min.
Yeah, if anything, you just flat it, see a flop. To be fair, the flop wasn't the best either, was it? I think did the flop not give him a gut shot or so.
Yeah. They're easily at that. Let's walk that way.
One's chip weird, isn't it?
Scott Watson saying aces again, stream run good indeed.
Do you have a secret button you can change cards?
What do you mean?
No, I'm about to put a little joke in the chat. Just
Can change it to aces.
Tom must have paid party to give me good hands. Obviously, that's a joke to anyone watching. I'm just getting some good hands for once.
At the right time as
Don't
well.
speak too soon, Rancos.
Well,
Well,
rather than getting
Aces
bad
twice
hands
in a
and
row,
getting
we're not
lucky.
even an hour in.
Yeah, exactly.
There's plenty of time for this to go running for a while.
It's a bloody good start though.
Yeah, it is.
Excuse me, Dwan, what's all them squiggles and things in the middle of my name?
It's your little
Nickname.
We see you next Tuesday, middle name.
yes.
Yeah, seeing you next Tuesday, mate.
It's one of our players, aren't the artist still in?
I'll check for you in a minute.
What? Playing out of our lot.
We had about 8 to 9, I think.
Have a look, Harry.
Oh, Chrissy Kerr, I think was cheating. Chrissy Kerr,
Yeah,
Ratcliffe.
all right, Chris, yeah. I don't know what.
There we go. So
Right,
Duan, you bet.
I had queens that round. I did have queens there.
God, you're getting some right hands, are you?
Well, you can't see my card, so I can claim whatever I want, can't I?
You want, yeah.
If you ain't got no, it's probably lying. Is Tom dealing on your table by any chance?
I don't know. Chris Alexander did just put a comment in saying that it's not skill, the fact that I've had aces twice. Well, obviously, because it's random, clearly not skill. And I just said, I need some luck with an amazing player like him on the table.
Try and
Amazing
keep on
player,
it
though.
not later, because that's might run out of it.
Well, I think the last 2 interleagues I've played on Chris's table, and he's finished 7th and 8th, or 7th and 6th, something like that. He's done well, really well.
Yeah, he's a solid player, Chris.
6th and 7th out of 8 is fantastic.
Dwayne, you're only saying that because he's listening and you're shitting yourself.
I'm not.
Chris is my mate. He was part of the South West Interleague team, you know.
Yeah. You are, yeah. He's a good player. You don't like losing though.
No poor,
I don't
no
think
poor
any of
players.
us like losing, to be fair.
Oh, so we've just lost Dave Lonergan. Jack 10 versus
Oh.
King Jack.
Oh well. Unlucky Lonnie.
It's not like Lonnie, that is it?
No, he normally gets lucky, does Lonnie?
Yeah, so we're gonna have a break again in a couple of minutes.
I'm gonna go for a roll
I've just had a couple of messages saying that I'm getting a little bit of echo from you guys. You know, with
Is it from us, John, or?
yeah, and a little bit from Ryan, but it's not every time. It's just like the thing. Are you using headphones or loudspeaker?
Yeah, I'm using headphones.
Yeah.
I've got a headphone with a mic.
Ryan's got headphones in because he don't want to wake his mum up.
Brilliant.
Still live with your mum and
Done a
dad.
little pop with Queen 9
Nah,
there.
I don't.
Oh, I've moved tables. So I'll just flick
Oh,
onto
Chris
the other
still love
table
that.
while it takes 10 minutes to load up.
Right, is this break on you now, you say?
No, it's just moved me tables, so I'm just loading this other table which while it loads me up. So a couple of players you were just asking about, guys, we've now got on stream. So we have Tony Orty and we have Christine Kerr.
Oh, that'll do. Yeah.
Now,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And
Oh.
Terry
Terry
Evans.
Evans is here as well.
Yeah, Terry is pretty
So-
solid.
David Hardy.
Christine's
Sandy
limped in.
Brennan. That's quite a interesting table, so it is.
Yeah.
So Christine's just limped in, and I've got a hand I want to raise with. But if I make it like 3-2, she's calling me every time, so I've got to make it a little bit bigger.
Oh, yeah.
I have tens. I don't really want to.
God, you're getting some hands, kid.
Yeah, but when I've got tens there and Christine's linked in, I know she's calling if I make it 32. And I don't really want to make it 32 and get a couple of other flats behind me. If I'm going to play the pot, I want to play it heads up, and
Yeah.
I'm no longer chip leader though.
No, Paul Hughes, but looks a bit on the other table, yeah.
Look at that
What's
name
the-
in fourth, Paul McConnell. Is he going for it?
Who's fourth? Paul McConnell.
Got Marshall Ray in there in third place. He's from Scotland.
Yeah, I've played on his table a few times. He's pretty solid, isn't he?
It's up and down, yeah.
Yeah. Right,
But
5
that
minutes.
table that you're on, Dwan, is very interesting. You've got Anthony, Terry Evans, Sandy, Christine,
Yeah.
David Hardy's as well.
You get a call off any of them if you go all in, definitely.
Yeah, it's going to be quite an interesting table, that.
Right, I'm going to have a quick smoke. I'll be back in 5 minutes after break then, alright?
Yep, no worries.
No problem, mate.
Nobody cares, get yourself off.
So, I'm just going to change the other table we've got loaded up just for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this break as opportunity to get it loaded up. So, we've got 43 watching on the stream now. We actually had 44. Oh. Bell End, sorry, Leg End, who was on commentary last night, is now watching.
Got any questions or that, Dwan?
No.
Yeah, how much got in bank?
How much have I got in bank? About £7.24.
I think bowling, more like 24. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm trying to make myself not look that skint, but cheers, Bev. So we have a new table loaded up, and there's, from the players I know, there's an interesting mix of styles on here. When it loads. So,
Yeah.
we have,
Angus is quite a weird one to read. You've got Isabel there, obviously she's a solid player.
yep. Graham Ward, who's very tight. Really good player, though, is Graham. He looks like he's had himself a good start.
Some singing for Skaggs in the background there.
Yeah, badly.
Was it singing? I thought he was just talking rubbish.
I suppose you're heading farting.
As long as we can only hear it and not smell it.
Yeah, you disgusting animal, aren't you? You want to get yourself back downfield, lad.
The dirty cow. So I think David Sprosson is Southern. I've played against him a little bit. Solid player. Andrew Stott, I think he's Lincolnshire. Solid player. And I don't know the other ones.
Yeah, I'm the same. Just Izzy, Andrew Stott, Graham Ward, Angus. Not too sure about the other players.
So we'll go through the players that have been eliminated. Lonnie, Liam Coulthard, Andrew Wilson, Derek Tizard, Diane Kerr. Diane's a good player.
Yeah, she's from the west of Scotland. She's a good player.
John Hunter, I don't know. Charlie DeLuce. Whenever I've seen Charlie play, he's been pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Dan Tyler, Toby, Mandy Coulthard, Darryl Winder. I think we saw the rest on that page. And let's have a quick look at our short stacks for now. Cole Jarvis and Kevin Kent have gone. Short stack is Roy Smith with 2,095. Got a little bit of work to do to win this one from there. Just flick that. That's chip leaders back up. In fact, we've got a minute, haven't we? We can go through some of the other players. Keith Watson.
On his birthday.
Del Watson, let me have a look. I can't see him.
No,
I think he's just a bit past them.
There we go. Couldn't see him for looking. Just short of 16,000, so.
Oh, there's Ratcliffe there as well.
And Bill. Yeah, so.
Still got time.
Yeah, you've got loads of time in these. Because of the. It's just blinds only, and there's no antes. You've got so much time, you can wait for a hand.
Yeah. Back on.
Let me just get that chip leader table back up. I didn't hear what Skaggs said then. It was probably some rubbish.
David Stone's still in.
Dave Stones is in the gold final tomorrow.
He's in that 7 o'clock game. We're doing alright in that.
Good player is Dave.
Where are we setting 11 to 20?
You what, sorry?
So we've got the top 10 there. Can you show us the 11th to 20th place?
I'll try and show you 11th to 20th, but it'll only show me up to 17th when I look. So that's what we've got there. So we've got Sandy.
Got my mate in 12th place there, Darryl Williamson. He's a bit of a solid player. Plays casino usually, but because of the lockdown, he's been back into the LPPL.
So in 18th we've got Sandy Drennan, 19th we've got Joshua Marston, and 20th we've got Sean Heron. Yeah, my laptop's decided to freeze again. I'm gonna have to see if I can sort out the the old streaming software that we used.
Yep.
The old streaming, because I'm using new software now. The old streaming software didn't. I never really had these issues, with it freezing. But it wasn't as good. So I'm gonna have to see if I can play around with it and get this working.
No problem.
I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I hope, try and get some set up for the gold final.
That's a nice spot for ace king one, isn't it?
I don't have ace king. I checked on big blind. This is me. I don't check ace king. And go all in. So David Hardy bets. I actually have a 6, but I'm just gonna fold. I'm not gonna go silly.
We had a couple of interesting hands during the week there. The one?
Yeah, me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all limp with 10s in that deep stack game.
Yeah, I trapped you in that one. But there was another couple of ones where you re-raised me on the turn, I think. Wasn't too sure, so I folded it to not played enough hands against you to figure you out yet. So
You can learn a few lessons tonight.
Why do you think I'm covering my cards?
That's it.
Oh, is that just in case you get into golf final?
Yeah, obviously, for the regular tavern games, I'm not too bothered. Though, like the 7 PM games, what, a £2 buy-in? And I realise this is free, but the payouts in this is a lot more.
Yeah. You've got to tighten up a little bit in these competitions anyway.
I've got some bad news for you, Duran. John Coy's in last 12 in 7 o'clock game.
Is he on final table?
No, there's 13 left. He's still in. So you might have to play the.
He's gone quiet, he's drying his eyes.
No, I'm not playing. I saw he final tabled the 11 AM. He actually won the 11 AM and the 2 PM game, and I couldn't play either of those games. So
he can't be caught. Can he?
He could be caught. He could be caught, but I would have needed him to not do anything for 8 tournaments and meeting a fair few final tables.
Yeah.
It's not realistic. So, and obviously when I'm streaming, it just runs really slow on the other tables.
You are echoing again now.
I don't know if you guys were watching last night when it froze on me when I had queens and 8 big blinds.
Yeah,
I was spewing.
So, did you not get to shove?
No. It used all my time banking on folding. And then it happened again on the final
been playing on my phone.
Yeah.
And when I'm on my phone, you might miss a hand, and then you press hand back, but then it comes to you and it automatically folds your hand, even though you've said you're back.
Yeah.
You have to go out the software and back in. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I was watching that one last night. You couldn't go out, could you? At all?
No, it was a bloody nightmare. And then there were a hand on the final table that was absolutely genius. So Craig Smith shoved the button with pocket 8s. I've got queens on the big blind. Trying to shove, wouldn't let me do it. Folded my hand. Someone had limped in with kings. I would have gone out like 7th. Ended up making like 5th or 6th.
Okay.
There's Chris Alexander up to 66,000. Darren Williamson up to 54,000. Paul McConnell again up to 66,000.
Richard Kennedy, he's been on my table a few times, pretty solid. I don't know where he's from.
Who's that?
Richard Kennedy.
Oh yeah, he's a good player. He's from East of Scotland. He used to play, when I first started back in like 2008, he used to play all the time, and then I think he got his work commitment stopped him from playing.
Oh yeah.
So I was speaking to him the other day there, he was saying that he was going to get his tail along to the Nationals and stuff again. So
You can't believe it. There's a lot of old timers here that's come after woodwork and playing again, isn't there?
Oh, definitely, mate. It's good to see them.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, they'll come and support the clubs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that's when prizes get good, don't they?
We're in a bit of a sticky situation now in East of Scotland because one of the main venues, Jokers, Collins, giving up the pub. So they were 2 days a week, a Tuesday, Wednesday, and if we lose them, it means we've only got one venue in the Dunfermline area anyway.
What is it?
Yeah, we've
got similar in ours because we've got Nelson that they've got 2 venues and the pub's shutting. They wanted out anyway, the landlord, and they might not even come back and open it back up. You know what I mean? So that's 2 down for us.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
So is there any pubs now, is there?
We've got a couple of pubs in Dunfermline that I'm going to try and speak to just to see if I can maybe even get one night.
Yeah.
Because then at least it keeps the play going. Because I mean, if that goes, we only have one venue in Dunfermline, it means we just have to trek to Falkirk, which is like 20 minutes away for a game.
Yeah.
And it's not very good if you're finishing work late to try and get there on time.
Yeah, should encourage people to play at pubs because I'm sure that people want to go back at pubs now.
Definitely, aye. I reckon once the pubs open, I think they'll flood again, hopefully.
just adjusted some settings because there is a little bit of a echo coming through. I'm just hoping that sorts it out. Yeah, I won a little pot. It's a big shove for 3,000 from David Hardy, but it works.
We go and have a look at the chip leaders table again?
I'll try and see if I can get it loaded up. It's the one we had on just before the break, so I just closed it down so we could look at another table for a little bit.
I think we've got a couple of players that are up at the top there that are on that table. From what I can see.
Yeah, we've got. Yeah, I can go back and load it up. I'll just keep my table loaded up for a little bit, just while I can get it loaded up, obviously. The way this has been going.
That's quite quiet.
That's not me opening my wallet.
I was going to say, the table's been quite quiet, and then David Hardy goes all in. Takes it down.
That's right, please.
I'm not that old.
I know you started, you used to play pubs in 2008, so what did you used to start playing when you were about 6?
I think I started when I was 18. So 2008 was the first time that I played LPPL, and then over the years I've not played as much as I would like to have. I think I've played maybe 20 area finals, 9 final tables, 3 wins. Not too bad stats.
I remember my first game of LPPL back in 2009. at the... Shut up, Bev. At the Imperial with in Dewsbury, Skaggs were there. I remember he went, "Have you got a hand?" and just guessed my hand perfectly. And at the time, I thought, "God, this guy can play." Over the years, I've realised he'd just got lucky once. Oh, me or Skaggs?
Me as well.
So I am trying to get that other table loaded up, guys.
No problem. I think somebody's just messaged me saying the mics just went quiet in volume. You got any messages, bro?
Let me just look at the chat. Yeah, I've just adjusted the speaker volume to try and
Just the echo.
yeah,
Right, do you want it on you?
I've folded my rubbish.
You fold your queens?
No. If Drew Cloak's watching, Drew would definitely have raised with that hand.
I guess it's going to be 5-3 then.
No.
5-3 isn't it?
I'll see what payouts are for that for you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. 11. I'm 7th in that. It's not too
God,
bad.
that's a big essay. Right, so Tom gave a big speech.
Got any other tables, John?
I'm trying to get another. I am trying to get another table loaded up. It's just running really slow.
There's Sandy. Terry's bet out 1,200. Sandy's raised up to 13,000. And there has been the 4th spade hit the river.
Definitely a flush there then. Sandy's got lucky on river, maybe? Well, I guess so.
You gotta think, if Terry's taking this long, he's got to have either the Jack or Queen of Spades to be thinking that long.
Oh yeah.
Nice hand.
He's probably hoping that that last spade never came.
Yeah.
Might ended up getting paid there.
Yeah.
He's done amazing today, John Carl.
Yeah, he's done well, John.
Top 9 get paid in that one now.
Oh, there's 11 left. I'm 9th.
Hang in there.
I'll hang in there, try and get a bit.
Is John Carl still in that one? Well, he's doing amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's his good players,
Playing
John.
real today.
Good player, John. I'll tell you who's in this game, who's playing well. Oh, do you know who the chip leader is?
Who?
Ben Buckley with 527,000.
500,000? Oh, I think he down in the last 10 or so.
Yeah, 10, yeah. And he's 200,000 player of the second.
Where's he from then?
I'll jump back onto that other table now with the chip leader.
You know, Cornwall or something. I think just no player just started playing.
Yeah.
Yes, so on this table we've got Stephen Martin from Scotland, Angus Orr from Scotland, my mate Darrell Williamson, he's from Scotland, chip leader Paul Hughes in a hand just now with Darrell.
Fiona has lost that, didn't she?
Well, I've bubbled up money today already in the 11 o'clock game, and I'm paying 9 and there's 10 left. I don't want to bubble tonight.
None worse than it.
Yeah, it's not good.
I was playing the 10 o'clock deep stack one the other day, and I finished 5th. And I went on to check, because I didn't even think about checking the cash. I went on to check the cash. It was the top 4 that got paid.
Oh, God, it's not worth it.
The worst thing about it was like final table, and it was like, I think I bet out with A7 is suited, and the guy shoved, and it was like, I only had it, like, I was basically committed. But if I knew that I was on the bubble for the money, I probably would have folded it.
Yeah.
I called it and ended up busting out.
I don't like playing that 10 o'clock game. It's
It
so
takes
long.
too long.
It does me head in, it's too long.
Especially with because you've got the rebuy and add-on.
Yeah.
People do that. They've got like that's like 75k,
Yeah.
and then it takes ages to try and get chips off people.
So I've just had there's just been a message from Terry on the YouTube chat. He had the Jack high flush on the turn when Sandy had the nut flush.
All right.
So that last spade might have actually saved Terry for a little while.
Yeah.
It's 10 left in here. Play 9. I'm
Got
bottom.
my action here on table 5.
Well, you
Angus, no Steve, no the Angus is flat called, Darrell's flat called, and Malone is raised up to 7,800. Comes back round to Steve Martin on the big blind. He folds, Angus folds onto Darrell. Malone's got 6k behind. He's basically committed now. And there's a fold there again.
Just to flick that back onto 2 tables for a little bit, guys.
Yep.
Convenient, innit? I raise and then I flick it back up.
Yeah.
I guess you got a monster then, eh?
Nope. No monster. Obviously, I don't want to show it, but it wasn't a monster, I can assure you of that.
Where's Tilly anyway? How's she going? Where is she?
She's on a down today, she has been, hasn't she?
You what, sorry?
Tilly alright, she's been a bit down, hasn't she?
Yeah, that's why I didn't play the 11 or 2 o'clock games. We went out for a little bit. Yeah, she's sat on the sofa, messing around on her phone.
Hello, Tilly.
Day one. What does Shag call you?
Dwan. Garforth.
Garforth. It's Garforth.
That was funny.
Garforth.
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 How would you say Dwan? How would you say Gar? G-A-R. How would you say G-A-R? Gar. How would you say F-O-R-T-H? Forth. So put it together. Garforth. I got what he was trying to do.
Garforth. Garforth.
Right, here's one for you, Dwan. Say loch.
Lock.
Your accent's not too bad. Some people was like loch.
Yeah, one of my very best friends is Scottish. He's been down here for like 10, 15 years, so do actually have some Scottish friends. I'm used to the little twang.
You don't even have no mates.
Shut up, Beverly.
Bev loves the wind up like.
I have another Drew Cloak special under the gun, but I'm not Drew, so I will fold. For anyone who hasn't played with Drew, that could be any 2 cards.
What do you want?
Dense.
Ah, you shit, you.
You bubbled against Gags.
Just gone out 10s, push with King Queen. Start me with 10s, come Jack.
So I've just had a message from Darrell
Okay.
on table 5 when Malone shoved. Well, when Malone raced to 6k, sorry, left herself with 6 behind. He had pocket 9s.
Oh, I'd have gone with them.
Yeah, I think
they
I'd have
folded.
re-raised with 9s. But
You just don't want to risk it and go out just yet, do you?
Yeah, that's or just if they're shoving, they could be shoving. Well, he never shoved there, so I reckon if he shoves, he's shoving me like ace king or something. But if he's just betting half his stack, he's maybe got queens, jacks, aces.
she could have ace king though, Fiona.
Yeah.
She could have ace king there.
She could have had 7-4.
No, I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Why? Get caught 7-4 by certain players.
Brian Staples creeped up there. It's pretty solid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Christine's hanging in. Yeah,
Some good players in this tournament.
Yeah, they just missed out on gold. You know, there's some good players in this one.
Yes, it's
And
loads
then
of
there's
good
some
players.
absolute muppets, like that person in second.
Yeah, exactly. Some good players, and then there's you, man.
Some good players and some lucky players, yeah. Getting aces and that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it in with 6 outs, win, you know. What can you do?
His cards are covered.
I deserve the run good.
Oh, shut you go.
For setting up this stream, I deserve the run good.
I hope he's paying you well, Tom. Get
No.
9%.
No, I'm not getting a penny.
Yeah.
He'll send you a nice little
That's quite good.
What was that, Ryan? Sorry, you got really bad echo then.
It's quite good to the live stream, like, keeps you a bit amused, and like say when you're playing, sometimes I just sit and play and I'm not doing anything else. It kind of keeps you doing something in the background.
Yeah. Oh, it's creeping up there a bit, isn't it?
Because I feel if the cards aren't coming for me, rather than try and force something, I try and do something else whilst I'm playing.
Yeah.
Just like takes your mind off it, so you're not like constantly like, oh wait, and folding. It basically stops me from playing like, or like shoving if I was short stack like ace-7, ace-8, stuff like that. Maybe bad positions.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, and so I bet it's Sharky.
Who's this? I think I'm going to fold to that 3-bet. The hand's not strong enough. I either have to put him all in or fold. So, Fiona has just put in the chat that she had jacks the hand when she raised.
Alright, there we go. So we had jacks versus 9s. Good fold from Darryl there.
Yeah. Sure, Fiona would have rather seen him go all in and take that chance at a double up.
Yeah,
Is Chrissy
definitely.
Code going to make a stand? Chrissy Code does call. What are we going to do on this flop? I can't put my hand down here.
Down where?
I have this jack of hearts there. I can't fold that flop, can I?
No, it's a nice flop, right? Is that?
Might as well just put her in. Put it all in, I suppose.
Dwan!
Yes.
Sounds like I'm listening to Pornhub.
You're not listening to Pornhub, don't worry.
Well, what did he say?
I can't put my hand down, and then he says, I might as well just put it all in.
Bloody hell, Bev. Trust you to think of that.
Mark, you need to go to bed because it's
after 9 now.
It's after, that's I was just about to say that, Skag. It's after 9 now.
Ryan, you make sure you ask your mum if you're alright to stay up.
Brilliant. I love that, Beth.
You want somewhere?
Yo, sorry?
What's that?
You gonna get us another table?
Yeah, let me just...
Wait, we've got some action on table 5 there.
Yeah, we were a raise, he just picked the blinds up.
Right.
Bear with me a few minutes just while I try and get another table up, because...
Oh, Nikki's coming back there. Look, she's 10. Oh, no, it's gone 8 now.
Oh, some big stacks now coming up. You know.
So...
Richie Kennedy up to 3rd place, 91k.
Okay, this new table, when it loads up, has got a little bit of a Scottish feel to it.
It's got the Scots in it, is it?
It's not all Scots, but there's a few Scots on there.
Just stay with us one a minute.
I recognise 3 that are definitely Scots. So that's the new table.
What happened on your table then?
Sam Cox picked up the pot. I didn't see it because I wasn't watching. Trying to get this table loaded up. Tony's big blind. I'm gonna raise.
That's it. Yeah, Graham Thompson.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah, that's the only one I know on there. Yeah.
So Thomas Mundy's just gone. He's Southern.
Marshall Ray, Scotland. Keeney, Scotland. Graham Thompson, FK, obviously Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Guy
all-
is Midlands. Barbara Press is Eastern. Stannard is, I think he's Humber. Oh, sorry, North East now. And I'm not sure on Ellen Robson.
So what we've got next break is 27 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you hold it in a fact till then?
I think we're going to lose maybe 25 players in the next 27 minutes.
Oh, God, Mark, you're all doom and gloom, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we're going to start. We're going to start.
No, I
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
it. You're 1 and 2 blinds now, so if you're sitting around, say 20k, you've only got 10 big blinds. So
there's a few on like 15s, isn't it? I hope we got an all in here.
Is Chrissy gonna double?
She did.
Chrissy doubles.
Go on, Chrissy.
We have an all on the other table, and is it Ben Stannard?
Stannard sixes against Marshall.
Stannard doubles up.
That rain?
Yeah, it's.
Jesus Christ, it's pissing it down. Oh, yeah, you little dog. Oh, is it right? Let's get it in. You're not going to melt it, rain. Jesus Christ. Yeah, now we're going to be having a domestic live online.
Just give him a slap, Bev.
No, because then I've got loads of witnesses. It's got loads of witnesses then.
just start shouting in the background, domestic abuse. Brilliant.
Bev, what you should do is give him a slap, but record yourself doing it, send it to Sharky, and go, this might be you at Nationals.
Mark,
Did you hear that, Sharky?
we've got a shaking somewhere, I'm sure.
Ow!
That sounded like a big whack.
That's touch my language, sorry.
You just swallowed. What you're doing your head for? I didn't even touch you. Shut up, Marv.
Got some action here. Oh, you got it through.
I can't believe that, man. It's absolutely banging.
Yeah, we need a bit of rain, don't we?
Oh, Danny Dyer, look at him, his fit as fucking. Oh.
Language, Beverly.
Beep, beep. Oh, sure, she said scruffy. Look at her. Scruffy cow. We all. Right, when you're still holding your chips, mate, there.
Yeah, I'm just playing. Just solid. Like I've obviously because I got that good start. I've now got enough chips. I don't really need to.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't need to do not stupid at all.
I can literally just sit here now and wait for that little like Baron spell that you always get in tournaments just to end. Let everyone else sort of battle with each other, and when I've got an hand, I'll play it. Or when I'm in
press there, just doubles through.
Yeah.
Bit of action on here.
Yeah.
bit of action on both tables.
Oh, called. What's that, Sandy?
One Tony bet out.
Tony leads for half pot. It's a really tough bet that I think for Sandy to call with his stack size.
Tony gets it through. Well done.
Nice ante.
That top 10.
Tony's creeping up a bit. Geezer, min raised. Oh, Geezer.
Where's that? Chat.
Sandy's raised Mark Driver's blind one.
I'm
Aye.
defending. Defending because I'm a massive fish.
What is that white square all about?
That's to cover his cards up or something.
It's cards are there where that black one is your cabbage.
I don't know.
So
It's
the
to
white
cover up.
square
Tells you what hand he's got, if he's got like one pair or two pair.
All right, yeah.
All right.
just because
Right,
my
we've got-
laptop's running really slow. I don't really want to risk trying to change the setting, and I
Yeah,
forgot
it's
to do it
alright.
on last break. But
Aileen Shepherd's just rocketed up to 107k, up to second
Oh.
place.
she was short stacked when we were watching her table. She had like she was down to like
17.
8,000 or something.
I can soon change.
Chip in a chair.
Yeah. Got a bit of action on that one there. Owen, best fat. Fix the pot. My eyes are gone. My eyes are gone. Look at this. Oof. What time is it? 9:30.
Yeah, in the 9 o'clock game.
No. We might play at 10.
You still on the 7 o'clock game?
No, I went out at 10.
Lucky me.
Push the king, queen. Call me with 10s and give it up and end. Give him 10, but he didn't come. I hate that. You know, twice I've gone out on bubble now today. But the blinds get so heavy, don't they, in them games?
Oh, definitely, mate.
So we've got an interesting pot on my table. Sandy limps under the gun. Sam Cox limps next to act. I make it 9,000 and I just get a call from Sandy.
Oh, hey, up Sean's here. There's going to be some action on this table now.
Ooh. I'm going to have to check.
You check it notes. Oof.
Well done, Mr. Scargill. You called it perfect.
Beautiful. I know what I'm doing.
Nice hand, Duan.
Thank
Takes
you.
you up to chip leader again.
Yeah, that little check on the turn works.
Beautiful. Come for the ride. Come along, Sandy. Yeah.
To be fair, it's a good
Is that
board
Sandy?
for his hand. If I've missed, he can shove there and pick it up a lot of the time. But
Is that Sandy out?
yeah, Sandy's out. Those Scottish chips came to me.
What did he have?
He had pocket sixes.
Oh, did he? No, so did he flop a set or?
No.
A set? No.
4, 5, 10, queen, 8 board.
It's bad play.
I don't think it's a bad shove, to be fair. If I've missed there, he's going to win. And when I check the turn, I could have missed there quite easily.
That's brilliant. Obviously, if you miss, he's going to win.
Yeah, like if I've missed, he's going to shove and he's going to win the pot. Like I can't call him.
You can't call nothing yet.
So I've just found out how Eileen Shepherd got all of her chips.
All on the table. All in a call. Ace Jack. Bang the ace.
We have an all-in on. We have 2 all-ins on this table. Is Sean Heron going to call 2 all-ins?
Oh. Sean, you've got chips to do it, mate. But
So I found out how Eileen Shepherd got all of her chips. She had Ace King versus Ace Queen on Ace 8-5 board against Paul McConnell.
yeah.
So unlucky Paul.
They're dropping down a bit now. What's how many's left now?
Christine doubles through.
Yeah, we'll lose another player. So down to 53.
What are we going to be down to about 50?
Yeah, I think you said 35 by the break, didn't you?
Something like that.
Which worked out at something like 1 per minute. And it looks like we're going on that sort of ratio now. So, Skags, you might just be a secret genius that no one ever gave you credit for.
Oh, yeah, Orlando. Perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just how I would have played it.
Yeah, I might.
Is Terry Evans out?
Yeah, we've just seen Barbara double up again. Queens versus Ace Jack. We've got a bit of lightning round here now.
Oh, it's bouncing it down over there now.
I think it's working its way to us, but
It's nice and it's a nice night outside in Scotland.
but is it melting it down up in Scotland then? Because that's a nice night in Scotland, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only nice night because it's always raining or snowing.
It's been good weather up here.
Yeah, it's been brilliant down here. No, there's no pollution about it, is there? It's brilliant.
What's it been like? 4 degrees or something like that?
Yeah.
It's been about 17, 18 degrees.
Bloody hell, I bet there's some red faces in Scotland right now then.
Garden.
All those pasty white Scots are no longer pasty white.
I bet Ryan's been doing a couple of laps that garden in his mankini.
Right, Mr. Coddington, you're not getting away with min raising me there. I'm going to call this a flop.
Have we got kings?
I don't have kings. I would have put it in pre-flop with kings. That's a big shove. I've got sevens.
That's not a bad hand, mate. Oof. Can't give you no advice. It's like colluding. I can't say
Yeah,
no.
it's like, for me, he's either got ace king or overs, or an over pair, so I'm just going to pass. That 40k, it looks better in my stack than potentially in his. So.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. That's it. Perfect.
Yeah.
You didn't lose many. Doesn't matter.
I lost 4 big blinds that hand, and
Minimum.
It's nothing. It's better than losing 20, isn't it?
The thing is, like, if he makes it more pre-flop, I lose more because I call. Like, if he makes it like 18k pre, I'm calling with sevens, and then his shove is like about pot size, and I'm probably gonna call.
Yeah, I don't know the guy. Where's he from?
Eastern, like Lincolnshire, I think. I feel sevens was probably the right fold there.
Yeah. I mean, even though you had a gut shot, but it's still 40k, like you say, it's better in your stack than potentially in theirs.
If he's got like ace king of spades or something like that, I'm not a favourite. Yeah. Even with my pair and a gut shot, like I'm not a favourite, so.
Yeah, do I have Coddington's links?
Again, there's none worse. You call it off, you've got the right call, he's got maybe ace king, and it's off suit, and then he ends up hitting a king or an ace.
Then he's got 100k, I've got 100k, and I'm no longer. Like, I'm back in that pack from 4th down, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
I think in like tournaments like these, where there's no antes, sometimes you will make more chips by folding than what you will by calling.
Yeah.
It's like it's just a bit of stack preservation, isn't it?
Got a bit of action on that other table here. Ferguson. Oh, Graham Thompson's all in.
FK's all in, isn't he? Must be getting a call, obviously.
Ferguson.
Kings versus ace king.
Oh.
Kings are good.
Nice.
Doubles through. Well done, Graham, if you're listening. Nice hand, mate.
I don't think Danny Gibney liked my comment about going on about pasty white.
About what?
Danny Gibney's put something in the YouTube chat saying Dwan going on about pasty white. So just confirm, Danny, it is a joke. Please, please, please don't beat the living crap out of me.
The problem is because you look grey.
I look great. Ooh.
Yeah, you look like.
Right, so I'm in a bit of a weird spot. I am gonna reshove over the top of that race size because I think I definitely get called by worse than what I've got.
Sean.
You've definitely got Queens, haven't you?
I've got Ace King.
Sean.
I've got Ace King. Sean can call off there with Ace Queen.
One.
I can get called. Yeah, if I flat call, say a King 6-6 flop, I'm going all in anyway. I'm not folding, so.
What plays it still?
Right, that's going to take Charlotte to second chip leader now. Yeah, there he is. Look. I'll get rid of him soon.
Getting excited with this game.
Skags, I go.
Yeah, that's it.
I lose my chips on the flop anyway, so it makes no difference in the hand. And shoving pre, I can get. Sean can call me there with Ace Queen.
I'm folding Ace King. I'm folding it free flop.
Without an even a raise.
Yeah,
I hate Ace King, me, like.
I do. Just limp in with it.
Ace King and Ace Queen.
You'll lose $3,000.
Yeah, but Skags, in that situation, when Sean makes it 12, if I flat call and see a King Eye flop, I'm not folding anyway, am I? So I'm always losing.
No. It's a shame we had aces, mate. I'm lucky.
Yeah, I can get called by Queens, Jacks, Ace Queen there. So.
Yeah, just played it. You'd have played it itself anyway. Just see if you've seen a flop on it.
Yeah, I'm not too bothered about it. 70k is still a decent stack at this point. The average stack's what, 52?
You play how you want to play. That's it. We all have different games, different strategies, don't we?
Yeah. Chrissy goes all in with Ace 8, Ace 10. She doubles up.
Who's that, Chrissy again?
She's bobbing them up, isn't she?
I don't understand that play with Ace 8. Limp under the gun and then call off for half your stack with Ace 8.
No, fucking hell. We all, Ryan, we're folding that, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, definitely, mate.
Folding it free, Ace 8.
I'm not even limping in there with Ace 8. If I'm playing the hand,
Nah.
if I'm going to play that hand, I'm raising. I'm never just calling.
Especially when there's a short stack behind you.
You need that pre-flop, Ace 8.
Nah, fold.
Yeah. No need to get involved, is there?
Ooh,
That's
Sean,
it.
Sean
She's just
doubled
lost
up.
half her stack, but she's just doubled up there.
Oh.
So
Sean
there
just saved me
she's on
20k.
back up to 44k, but she could have had maybe 60k there.
Yeah.
But playing that hand that she didn't have to play.
I'm glad that Sean raised there. He just saved me a few K.
Oh, Gary Bowman. That's pretty solid when he's got tips. He's got 50,000, hasn't he? 50,000.
Where are you looking? Where is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, Bev. Gary's on that table.
That's it.
Got my glasses on, still catch up in see hardly.
Should have got in Specsavers, Bev.
Shut up. She's going to Turkey for some teeth as well, shouldn't I?
Should have went where, sorry?
Turkey. Is that where you got your teeth from?
Oh, no, mine's are real.
I'm only joking with you. It's where everybody gets it from, aren't they? Like Ryland Clark.
Everybody's getting it done now, isn't they?
Yeah, half of them look stupid, like chuffing Ryland Clark.
Too big for their move.
Mm-hmm.
Right, John, don't be losing this, kid.
I'm not.
I'll be tilting.
I'm not tilting. I've played.
Oh, Sean's top now.
I've been playing for long enough not to tilt off at that.
Come on, Sean, keep out of them chips, mate.
Yeah, if I don't win this, I want someone from my area to win.
Ooh, Tony, Sean, what are you going to do? Go on, Tony.
Bev, Danny Givney liked the joke you made about Dwan the Grey Man.
Yeah. I think she looked like a corpse. She was a little bit grey.
How many players we got? Have a look. That's players. 45. So half of them gone then, eh?
Yeah.
You need another 10 and
Yeah.
in 5 minutes. Well, 7 minutes.
Yeah, that'll do,
Didn't
yeah.
he say, he said 35, didn't he? And there's now,
Yeah.
showing for me, 43 remaining.
I think
So-
there should be
There's
a plan on
7
there.
minutes left.
Yeah. 8 plays to go in just over 7 minutes. Skags, you might have called that perfect.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. We should be bang on nose that, yeah. I think you're going to get actually queens next week. You need to fold them. Because you're going to get River to be a king.
I'm going all in here. I'm putting a little squeeze on.
Have you
I'll
got
show
queens?
the hand if Christine doesn't call.
Have you actually got queens?
No, I don't have queens. I just don't want. I can't raise out of my stack and get called by
Because you're
Christine.
pretty much. If you don't hit, then you're not.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my word. Wow.
Horrible.
I have no idea what.
I'm silent.
Unlucky one.
What's she thinking?
I have no idea.
This is what.
She might be bored, that's all. She might want to go to Vegas.
She maybe want to go to her bed. Colin was that.
Ryan, I think we should nip over and put her to bed.
Yeah.
She only had 8 grand about half an hour ago.
I've actually got a funny story to tell you about Christine. So, the year she won the nationals,
Yeah.
I was down and I was quite pissed at this time,
Really?
and I was sitting in her wheelchair. And I just seen the name on it, Christine, and she turned around and looked at me like she was raging. So I started singing, "Christine's Barry Army, Christine's Barry Army."
That were you that started that chant.
Yeah, that was me.
But I'm going to say she sat on him or something.
No, so then she put a smile on her face because she was absolutely raging that I was sitting in her seat.
Oh, right, bloody hell, he's going to kill you.
I was like, oh no, and then I was just like, I seen it was Christine, it was like, "Christine's Barry Army," then everybody started singing it, it was brilliant.
Go
And then she ended up winning it.
Bless her.
on. Brian's got COVID, hasn't he? He's,
Yeah, she's a bit lonely at the moment, bless her.
did you know, Ryan?
What's that?
Did you know that her husband has got coronavirus? He's in hospital.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian, yeah, he's been in a bad way. He's been in for about 4 weeks, I think, now. 5
I
weeks.
don't think longer than
4 or 5 weeks, you know what I mean? And
It's horrible that.
yeah, it's up and down, so.
Oh, Chris is all in again.
Oh, hey, oh.
Christine's
Go on,
Barry
Chrissy,
Army.
She's got to have a
Barry.
monster here to do that against that. Yeah, Queens.
Oh, Queens against 8s.
Well done, Chrissy.
Go on,
The beauty
girl.
is, if I'd have gone all in there, I'd have trebled up because I had a 6.
Oh, wow.
Well, you didn't. So
Was it
I had 6.
was it A6, was it?
No. I would have probably shoved with A6 there with that stack size, but no. 6-4.
Wow. Go on, Chrissy. Eileen Shepherd, Chrissy Cole.
Ryan, you cheered her on then.
Claire Stanswell. There's 3 women in top.
That's
9,
it.
They're doing well.
That Christine's Barry Army song helped her.
Exactly.
There we go, done it again.
How many women did you say?
They were listening and laughing, so oh, get them in.
There we go. Our man Richard Kennedy, chip leader.
Right.
Good solid player from east of Scotland.
Oh, here we go. Paxo saying nice hand, Chrissy, after the A6 hand. Paxo, piss off. I'm watching your table all night tomorrow. And I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to be laughing so much when you go out.
watching your own because you won't get into gold if you carry on playing like that.
What, getting unlucky? I won't make anything.
I know. Can you imagine that? Shoving all in with ace fucking jack.
50 round.
Fucking hell, I remember tomorrow when Chris is in, Brian. That is
That's it.
Remember the
Ace six calls.
So, Skags, you got the number about right. There's 34 left with 3 minutes to break.
That'll do.
Oh, nice flop on table. The other table.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
aye.
Okay, I'll go flush draw.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
there's a full boat coming here. Be a 10
Not
o'clock.
much betting going like. But
You know. Oh, hell. What's he got? King.
Nobody got out of that. Ferguson.
She shows she's got. No, she's not going on that. She ain't got out. Anthony's creeping up there, 74. Thinking if she'll get for Sunday.
Steady ways, Anthony, in Tony, innit?
he's a good guy. He's a decent player as well.
Sound is
Right,
done,
guys, this is my all-in pot. I am all in this hand no matter what happens before me.
Good luck, Graham.
Good luck, John.
Is it the right move?
Yeah, it's got. I've got 3 big blinds. It's definitely the. I'll show my hand as soon as we get all in. Because there's no way
Oh.
Sean's folding.
Yeah. Oh, you're alright, you good?
Hey, we double.
Yeah.
Mm.
That'll
We
do.
double. Back in the game.
Back in the game, lad. Keep it going. Another couple of them, you're back up there.
You're like a
And,
fog
and,
on,
then,
man.
and then you can forget the ace 6.
Yeah.
Come to bite people in half, do them sort of hands in end, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, the ace 6s, they'll get caught out back in the game.
Yeah, well, she's maybe when the only way that she's calling there is putting you on something like pocket 4s, pocket 5s, pocket 7s, something like that.
King Queen.
It was 48 grand though, wasn't it?
I
She called
Aye.
she
It's
she
a big
limped
call.
in with 42 and I shoved for 64.
That's a decent pot on the other side. What's happening there? Fault. I hope.
We have an all-in pot here.
Yeah.
Oh, Chrissy was
Oh, I
on.
hope. Whoa.
To
Bang
be
on it.
fair, she did call the all-in there with Jack 7 suited, but it was only for 13,000.
Christine's party on me. Christine's party on me.
Ryan.
That's what we've got going in chat.
And she's chip leader.
Go on, Christine.
You'll be getting a bollocking, you're not shouting your own on.
You know
Our
something.
ones will come good at the end.
I really wouldn't mind if Christine won it, just because this last month she has had a shit month. She had a
Yeah.
shit month with the news about Brian and everything like that.
Yeah,
She
could use
deserves
a bit of
some good
cheer.
to come out of it, doesn't she? So
Right, I'm off for a quick smoke. I'll be back.
hopefully.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right, Annie.
Chris Alexander creeping up there again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it smells nice when it's rained, doesn't it?
What you doing? You sent Mark outside for a wash?
Yeah, we're fairly washing up liquid.
For his hair?
Yeah, so get a shower. Wash your hair. Wash your hair, Marv.
Next time we see Skies, he's gonna have dreadlocks.
It will, Tilly, you're right.
Yeah.
She says next time you'll end up with, you'll have dreadlocks.
I'm sure on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, Mark agreed to, when all the pubs reopen, he's going to let
Shave
us
it off.
shave it all off for charity.
Yeah. And what about that moustache? Looks like he's a porn star.
Oh no,
It's
we're going to
all-
leave that on.
Some muff diving with that.
I think I bothered it.
Look what he-
I think I'm modelling myself on John Owen
My
now.
great granddad had similar one in 1930s.
Mark, he's scruffy. Nearly swallowing.
I can even prove it.
What are you doing to do I'm chuffing now? You just got your willy out or something?
No, should have been laughing more if you'd have seen that.
So the top 10 players, we've got Richard Kennedy from the East of Scotland, chip leader. Christine in second place. Aileen Shepherd third. Paul Hughes, who was chip leader for the majority of the tournament there, he's in fourth. Christopher Alexander from the southwest in fifth.
He's done well actually as Chris Alexander after taking that hit to me early doors when I got lucky.
We've got Darryl Williamson in sixth from the East of Scotland. Claire Stanswood.
Oh, the women have dominated this
Seventh.
one.
Marshall Ray from the East of Scotland, 8th place. Anne Bishop, 9th. And we've got another East of Scotland in 10th place. So we've got first, 6th, 8th, and 10th East of Scotland.
Oh, you got a chance then.
And then we've got one southwest, one southern, I think, Claire Stanswood. Where's Aileen from southern as well?
Yeah, she's southern.
And then we've got Christine from yourself. So how many players did you say is left? 33.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad, that. What about bad judgment from me?
What did you say?
It's a 35, didn't it?
Yeah, it was good judgment there.
I think I'm going to register for 10 o'clock game.
Save your money.
Yeah,
Save your money because you only finished 10th again.
yeah.
You'll do a Ryan and go out 5th and work cash anyway.
No,
That's it.
I come third last night. I went all right. I went unlucky. I got them all in front.
You only came third because you fell asleep for 20 minutes.
You know, I got that.
I've been doing not too bad. I mean, I've not deposited any money into my Party Poker account since like the first month.
That's
But I am down to the last 20. I'm down to the last 25 quid.
Yeah.
So I have to try and get a wee win there, try and boost the funds.
You'll be alright when you come 8th or something tomorrow. You'll get 25 quid then.
Yeah, I'd rather come 8th than bloody last or after that. If you get final table, I'll be quite happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a good
definitely,
achievement,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good players in that gold final tomorrow.
So if they go out of this one tonight, do they get the and they play tomorrow in the gold? Do they get the Malta package?
No, they get.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think unless they get the top 3.
Yeah, unless they're going to win a Vegas.
Yeah, unless they go to win the Vegas, they don't get Vegas and Malta.
No, they just get the
That's pretty good, is that then, isn't it? Really?
Definitely, yeah, 'cause you're getting a free chance to upgrade your package.
Yeah. Good is that?
Then they've still got a decent prize if they don't come in top 8.
It's good as that Malta weekend. It's spot on. Last year it was spot on.
I was, I think I was meant to go to Malta. I had a Malta package. I ended up bonus balling it, but I went to Las Vegas instead. So I guess I made up for it.
So we are back running. 33 left. Do we think it's going to be at the final table in an hour?
Well, how many players did we have on the first break?
It was about 75.
So we've lost maybe like 40 players.
Yeah.
42 players within an hour.
Yeah, it's going to slow down as well.
Yeah, they're still playing tight now.
There's an all-in from Nicky Megan against East of Scotland, Graham Thompson, and he's folded.
Chris is having a little think. What I've done is I've sent her a link to the stream chat, to the stream, and said, if you fancy listening to Ryan Mitchell chant Chris's Barmy Army every time you win a pot.
That's it.
So we've tied you into that now, Ryan.
Yeah.
See, the blinds are pretty steep out there now, so you're going to get. They're going to start dropping, I think now.
They're going to start playing tight as well, though, aren't
Yeah, well, see, the blinds are 2,500 and 5,000. So if you've got 30k, you've only got maybe like 6 big blinds.
You listening, Joanne?
Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
So anything like A6, you might be thinking about shoving, you know.
To be fair, under the gun, I had 38k, I had ace-3 suited, and I was tempted, and I was like, no, I'll wait. I'll find a better spot. I can let the blinds go through me, and I've got an orbit.
Oh, this is a big spot.
I bet you wish you had ace-6 now, don't you?
I was just about to say that.
Chrissy goes and
Sean gets it through. There's a few chips. After a flush on the other table.
Let's see if we're going to get some action here.
Oh, there he is on that other table. False.
Folded round to Joseph. Mark on the button. And it's a fold. Is it?
That's what we've got. We can't shove with 8-5. I'm not good enough to shove with 8-5.
No.
Better
So the
spot,
other
you'll get a
table
better
we've got
spot.
loaded up has quite a Scottish feel to it, doesn't it? Is that 4 or 5 Scottish players you've got on there?
Whereabout?
leaderboard, you're on about.
No, the other table than mine, the one with Graham
Oh,
Johnson on and that.
Yeah, we've got Marshall Race Scotland, Ian Keeney Scotland, Nicky Megan Scotland,
George
FK
Ferguson.
Scotland.
Is George Ferguson Scotland as well?
I'm not too sure. Maybe, in fact, he's maybe west of Scotland, but I'm not sure of him. Never came across him before.
What's his name?
George Ferguson.
Oh,
Leslie Warren's shoved all in. FK to the side.
Glasgow.
Oh, Glasgow then, George.
From Glasgow, George Ferguson.
Yeah, so he's in Scotland as well.
Yeah, took me out when you took me out.
Yesterday.
Took me out yesterday.
So we've got 5 east of Scotland on the one table there.
Chris Alexander asking where his chips have gone. So thought I'd explain to him where mine went, and then told him they're in front of him.
Mm. Mm. You're going to have to be pushing if you want to low stats, aren't you now?
Yeah, the thing is though, because there's no antis, you can wait.
Are you the lowest stats, Duan?
No, the lowest stats got 21,000.
Oh yeah, it says there, but I'm just seeing it.
Like you say, you're better shoving even with 3 times the blind with queens than shoving like the now with like an ace rag or a king jack or something like that.
Definitely, yeah.
You're better try to wait for the hand, because even if you wake up with a monster, queens or aces or kings or that, if you're getting 3 times the blind, as long as somebody's not getting lucky and beating you with shite.
But you've woke up with some monsters in your past, haven't you, Ryan?
That's it.
So I'll just put the short stacks up on for the chip counts just for now, for a little bit.
Feel sorry for Tim.
Got a bit of action on the other table. Marshall's raised it up. There's been a flat call by George. Marshall raises it up to 18k. Nicky folds. George calls. 3 clubs on the flop.
Yeah, FK's confirmed there are 5 Scottish players on that table. All sat next to each other.
And Marshall takes down the pot. Well done, mate.
Yes. Oh, that's bottom end board, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, me down near bottom. We've got Daniel Marshall, who is the short stack. Played with him a little bit the other days. He's solid and he will sit and wait for a hand and I mean, with his stack size, he can wait till his big blind, really, can't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't really have to get it in now.
Well, you're the same, really. You can still.
I can
I'd
probably
say
let the blinds go through
you
me
could-
at 3
Yeah,
and
you
6.
could let the blinds go through you and still wait for a hand, and then I reckon though by the time the blinds go through you, the blinds will have went up.
Mm.
No, there's
So you'll maybe
5
have
minutes
like
left.
two and a half big blinds left.
Yeah, we've got 5 minutes left on this level, and I'm big blind next, so I'll probably be alright this, and I'll have a little bit of time to wait for a hand.
Yeah. That's the small stacks. What one of those 30 grand if you push? Well, have we got 30 grand, haven't we?
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
just over 30,000.
Yeah.
You gotta look like if you've got Tony Artist stack,
After
do
you know
you want to lose 30k of it? Or if you've got Sean Heron stack, do you want to lose 30k of that, really?
This is in.
Yeah, they're not really calling unless they've got a hand, obviously. We've got an all in from Nicky Megan, East of Scotland.
that was
2
fine.
players to act. Marshall Ray.
I just wanted to.
Marshall's thinking about it. And folds.
I don't want to lose 30.
Ian Kenny also folds. Nicky takes down the pot.
So it's quite an interesting table, that other one, isn't it? With the stack sizes.
Yeah, they're all kind of sitting average stat. So there's no real. Well, Marshall's the highest, obviously, but he's not really running away with too much. If he doubles somebody else up,
Yeah, leaves himself short.
So I'm going to have to let my big blind go because I've got rubbish.
Yeah, let it go. Otherwise, we're going to go.
Let it go, let it go.
Absolute rubbish that would still have missed that flop.
Go, Sean. Hanged him in.
Was he in
Trying to
that,
get Chrissy off it. Wow, big pot.
He raised to 24k from
Yeah.
small blind and Chrissy called, so
You've got to
sorry
put him
about that. I
on.
was just nipped away for a
that's a
minute.
good call with ace 4 on the flop, but
Woohoo!
What's
Whoa, he's out, Sean.
Wowie.
Christine's body on me. Christine's body on me. Christine's body on me.
Well, go on,
Go on, Christine.
I'm sure if she's watching, she'll be in absolute hysterics at that.
Wow.
Put top 10 up again, hard one.
There we go.
Oh, the drop.
She's buzzing.
Oh, yeah, she's in.
So I'm just giving Tony a walk there. I had 9-3 again, so
He didn't have to put them all in, Sean, there, though.
We've got all in and a call. King 6 versus 9s. And we lose Gary Beaumont.
Go
He didn't, he raised with that hand, and it's pretty stupid, isn't it?
I think he probably just shoved from small blind with King 6.
on.
Yeah, well, see when your head's up like that, it's like, do you
You can
take the
shove.
risk or not?
You can shove with King 6 there.
I reckon there, about maybe 7 times out of 10 he's taking the blinds there.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
think it's. I don't think it's a bad shove with King 6.
Nah.
He is going to pick up the blinds a lot. I don't mind that shove with King 6. It's definitely better than calling off with King 6.
Yeah, better off than calling off with 6 as well.
No comment?
Interleague hand.
Yeah, King 6.
Yeah, interleague hand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
That's what he had.
Wow.
oh no!
Wow, wow, Dwan.
I would have shoved if he'd have folded. I would have
What
shoved
did you have, Dwan?
I had King 6.
Sixes are doing well on our table, don't forget.
The 6s are hitting, like.
Yeah.
I have to fold here.
Well, you know if you shove there when Christine's flatted that you're getting a call.
Yeah, it's one of them, innit? I need
Yeah.
to. I can wait. Like I've got 3 hands.
Yeah, you're not pushing with that shit, man. That King 6.
I wish I'd have pushed with this one though. Flop top 2.
Oof.
King 7.
King 7 of diamonds, but I mean, I shove if Christine doesn't call.
Yeah, you know you're getting a call off Christine now.
Yeah, so like I've got to.
She's calling me anything.
Oh, did she just win another hand? Christine's body on me. Christine's body on me. Go get
Actually,
yourself, Christine.
I think that ace-4 call on the flop was actually a really good call. 2-7-4 flop. It's quite a good call that with ace-4.
All in here, Dan Marshall from East of Scotland.
It's a good shove that, especially against that stack size. You shouldn't. I don't get the call with Queen 8.
Nicky's
Doubles
on.
through.
Queen 8.
Right.
Especially when she's short stacked.
We've found a hand.
Go on, kid.
Good luck, Dwan.
Thank you. I have an all-in anyway against my daughter, so I sort of want it to just fold round. Fold round and I make 5k.
Yeah, Chris is not going to fall this, mate.
Christine, I'll call you.
Especially with A6.
There we go.
Go on, son.
Double through.
Not
Well
quite
done,
a double because I'll just pick up. I pick up some.
Oh,
chips.
yeah.
Same again.
Yeah.
Nicky's all in at the table.
Seeing as though there's a 90-second delay, this isn't going to change any action.
No.
So I will show my ace king this hand.
Are you banging him in?
I'm not folding. Bloody hell, I'm not folding.
What's chances?
Pass.
Boom.
Good.
Oh,
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
I'm banged in.
No, we're giving him to Christine now.
I've actually blocked the chat from Chris so I don't have to listen to some waffle. I was really, you've no idea how tempted I was to just put in the chat, better to be lucky than good. Knowing that I'm not going to see his reaction, but...
She'll lad here.
Oh, Chris Alexander?
Oh no, I thought you meant Christine. Oh, you've blocked him from chat.
I blocked my chat on Party Poker, so I don't see any comments in there.
Yeah.
Oh, Christine, I was shoving there. He took my spot.
Well, you got King Jack.
The King 9 of spades. Would you think if it folds round, I'm shoving there for 7 big blinds? Definitely taking that spot.
Christine's body on me.
Yeah, she's got plenty of chips now, hasn't she?
We're all in again.
Playing herself out for the final table now for a bit.
Good luck, Dwan.
I will show when we see some action. There we go. We have 2 8s.
Nice.
Nice hand, mate.
Thank you.
Take
I've
the
actually
blinds, it gets you another round, you know?
Yeah, I've actually got a hand that I would normally be shoving here with if I was a bit short stacked, but I think I'll pass. I won't go silly.
Oh, no. They do come in threes, though.
They do, but I just had a bit of paint there. A little bit of paint.
Yeah.
So we're now down to 27 players.
See who the short stacks are. Not me. I'm not on that page. I'm so happy about that. So what we got? We've got a few short stacks there. A load of them are on that other table we're watching. This is
Yeah, it's quite an interesting table, that.
but it's not playing really aggressive.
Well, there's FK just limped. Nicky's raised all in. Has FK limped a monster, maybe? Hoping for a shove?
He does slow play his aces sometimes. I've seen him.
Yeah, well, see when it gets to that, you've got maybe 2 short stacks behind you to act, then you'd be limping there with a monster, definitely.
Yeah. Got a bit of
Praying that somebody shoves.
I'm going to see a turn card on my big blind. Oh, we have an all-in and a call on the other table.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
alright.
Nicky.
3, 3, 5. Oh, wow, what a river.
Real river. Boom.
Nice.
Boom.
She's on a
Well
nice
done,
roll.
Nicky. Nice hand.
She's rolling, is Nicky now? She'll be jumping around that room.
She don't want to, she'll drop a laptop.
Got another all in from Leslie. And it looks like it's going to fold round.
I just picked up a little pot.
Yeah.
We don't care about you.
Shut up.
We're on Scottish table now, Dwan. Stop being selfish.
3 Yorkshire ones in here. Look, Dwan, Anthony and Chrissy. Right. Anthony's gone quiet and he'll start picking them up.
Anthony will be pissed.
I'll try a cheeky little limp, see if Anthony lets me get away with it.
Should do.
Yep. So we'll try a check. He's going to bet. I'm going to call one. We'll see what Tony does now. Yeah, I can't call. Nice bet, Tony, if you're watching.
I'm not going to show you his bluff.
25 left. Nice.
Going all in on the other table, Marshall Ray from Mr. Scotland on.
Is he going to pick it up?
Two fellow Scots there, ready.
Nicky might take another victim here. You gonna go?
No.
Marshall takes the pot.
Yeah, no point risking 500, is there? 50,000. Keep on them.
We're not winning now.
Chrissy. Can Chrissy keep all of them chips? That's the main question.
I reckon she will.
Tony's all in. Got 5. Oh, it's just,
10.
10 wins it, yeah, missed it.
Oh, so I'm moving table. Who am I getting? Who am I getting?
Yeah, that's the down to. It's 24 players now, so it'll be.
3 tables there.
So I keep Christine.
I'll take your colours off them.
So you've got. This is interesting because you've got Christine, chip leader, and Richie Kennedy second, also at the table.
Oh, yeah.
Top 3 stacks as well, and Bishop's there. I understand that's Jerry Bishop, not actually Anne Bishop, so.
What's the chances of getting the top 3 chip leaders at your table, Dwan?
Bloody hell.
I had it yesterday in one of the tournaments. You know, like when there was 16 left. The top 4 stacks were on one table, and 6th and 7th. How do you get that with 16 players? Like 6 of the top 7 stacks on one table.
I hate that, mate. But yo, you just know.
Got all in another table. And he folds.
So down to 24.
God, I got proper whooped other night in that game.
Oh, you can remember that one, Ryan, when she had aces against Vidler.
Honestly, I screenshotted it.
And then
It
the
was
Kings
so sick.
against 5s.
It was mental.
Kings against 5s.
I'm just going to have a look at that picture again. I actually screenshotted it because I was like, no way. A couple of hands before it, she got stung with. She had
Aces.
kings, I think.
Yeah, she had aces
Oh, it was
versus ace
horrible.
10. And then,
Aces for
yeah, Bev aces versus ace 10 of spades, and I think it were a flush that Alison.
yeah.
We were watching it on stream that night, and when Bev shoved under the gun, we were like, that's strong. I folded ace queen to Bev there because she's not shoving for 6.5 bigs with worse.
Oh, it was horrible.
And then Vidler, the next hand after Vidler got aces and took a load of chips off somebody else, Johnny Nixon.
Yeah, and then that call with 5s, I don't. It's interesting.
She was crippled with chips then. You didn't have so many, did you?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was spewing.
No wonder. Because that was 2 hands in a row.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, no way. That's like the worst luck ever.
It's muted my phone and went to sleep. I thought, right, we're in the right mood. Took myself off.
Ryan messaged you, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Take 10
I'm
to
like,
1.
Ryan, well, I woke up and I'm like, oh, Ryan, come. Did you come third?
Fifth, I think it said.
Fifth or third? I can't remember.
This might be a bad fold by me.
Are you having a
With the-
good one?
Well, Richard Kennedy's limped on the button, and then obviously we've got Ellen Robson on the big blind with like a small blind left.
Yeah, so no matter what, he's betting here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if I flat call and she shoves pre-flop, I've got to call another 5k off. So I thought I'll fold and keep and save 10k in my stack.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hit anything on the flop?
No, I had 8-2 of diamonds.
That's not too bad then.
Oh, that one, I had kings and
Like the
flopped a king.
Yeah.
So I had trip
And then
kings and she got
she-
45.
King 4-5 won it,
Yeah,
and then a 5.
that was it. That was really, really sick. Oh, and pre-flop, kings, fives, Mike Brosh's hit a king, that's fine, but there's also a 5 there and a 5 hit the river.
Yeah.
Turn, I think it
And then
was.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was Ryan's.
So-
When you had queens and it come ace jack.
Did you just see what happened then, last hand?
I had queens.
Yeah.
The flop came down, ace, jack. I turned a queen.
Queen
At
A.
this point, we got our money in, and then a bloody ace hit the river.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Near the ace, jack.
Yeah. Bubbled the cash.
Horrible.
Did you
Shit.
guys see what
Yeah.
happened on my button? Ellen Robson gives Chrissy a walk with 5k invested from a stack of 5560.
Wow.
Left herself 560 chips.
And she's left with 560 chips.
Yeah.
What's the game there then?
I don't know.
I don't understand that.
A walk.
There's like no hand in the world I'm ever folding in that
You can't-
situation.
You cannot come back from that from 560, can you?
Well, even if you get 5 callers, you're not even getting the blinds.
No, exactly. Yeah. That's just mental, is that?
You
Right,
literally
Unless you
have
put
to.
it 6-10 times on try, it might do it. But
Cash is all in now.
what's the
So
point
we
going
have an
all
all
in
in
now?
on the other table, and we've just lost FK. Got rivered.
That's a sick one.
Oh, whoa. It's
Flush on the river.
Look at that here.
And we lose Ellen.
And it's 3 against 2-4. Look at that.
And it's a boat.
Well, he's already called already. What can he do?
He can't do anything.
No.
You're not gonna.
No,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
no.
Now it's just a case of waiting for a hand in it at these.
Yeah.
Just get the final table, kid. That's all you can do. You need to double up. Sharpie.
Yeah, I always see it like, in these situations, I'm
Yeah.
just trying to make, with 22 left, I'm aiming to get to the final 20. And then when I get to 20, I want to get to the last 16.
You only need 14 players to go out there and sit tight.
The thing is, I've got to get my chips in at some point, but
Yeah.
like, I can wait for a hand. I can afford the blinds to go through me. There's 3 minutes on these blinds. They're not going to go up before my big blind, so I'll have 48k if I fold big and fold small blind, and then I've got like a full orbit to wait, so I can sit and be patient.
So we now only have 3 East of Scotland on that table, and Chris Alexander's now on the table.
You might be trying. We've got an all in. Oh, we've got a couple.
No all in at the minute.
We've got a couple more stacks on the other table. Press and Coddington.
So Claire Stanswood has shoved all in after Chrissy Cole limps under the gun. So we currently have 49 people watching on the stream.
Brilliant.
Everybody, come and join us. We can all get on.
If you've not already said hello in the chat, just drop a message. We will do any shout outs.
What's she's called? Is he an ace up river?
She's got ace 8. Again.
She lost. How many? She lost 80 grand.
100k there.
I can't see.
Can't even sing her song.
Oh.
No, if she loses, you
Beep,
don't
beep,
think.
beep, 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 beep.
You doing?
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I can't even shove. I can't even shove because I'll get called by like all sorts. Right, I think this might be my spot if it falls round.
Believe it or not, she's just lost 80k and she's still chip
P1.
leader.
You don't want to be losing 80k
Not
every,
by many
every,
though,
every time, do you,
so-
Ryan? You know what I mean? The sun go when you start losing 80k.
Right,
Definitely,
so
aye. Especially a loose call.
we're all in.
I think
Good luck, Joanne. I'm banged in.
Can I pick up the blinds? There we go. I'm happy with that.
Good man.
I had pictures, so see what happens here.
Right, blinds are going up in another minute, so what they're going to now? 12, 5 and 2.
So Nicky Meehan shoves there from the small blind after Owen Keeney limps. I'm all in as well.
Good luck, do I?
We've got queens.
No, I don't have queens. I don't have queens every
He's
time,
got-
Skags. I'll
he's
show
got
my hand
ace-
if I get called.
Ace Jack.
King 6.
Club sweat. Oh, free roll. Free roll for the club.
I'll do. Chop it.
Where was the
It's much
club?
easier, Ace Jack.
Oh, you wish that. Aye.
Ace Jack v Ace 8.
Yeah,
Nicky eliminates another.
Let's say another one out.
Nicky's
Well
just-
done, Nicky. Keep it going, love.
She's on the roll, is Nicky now?
She is.
Flying.
Who's the short stack?
That's
in
her
the
up
top?
to.
Barbara
I think
Penn.
that's her up to third place now.
So our short stack is all in next hand.
The top five are 4 women.
The women rule the world, mate. Do you not get it?
All in a call there. Jack Ace high would have took it anyway.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
So she loses about 50k there and still stays in the top 5. So we've had Mark Ridgway join the other table. Good solid player from the Midlands.
Is that Rigger?
Yeah, it's Rigger.
Rigger, yeah.
Not played against him much.
Yeah, he usually tunes in and watches the stream, so maybe he's watching.
On my table.
Oh shit! Oh.
Christine.
Go on now.
Oh,
That. Wow. She pushed all in with Queen. Wow, with 3 hearts on board.
yeah, I'd probably shove there with the Queen. I probably shove pre-flop with the Queen though, to be fair, not limping in.
Queen what?
Queen 8. If you're gonna play it, you might as well just shove all in and put pressure on the big blind who's short. Big blind's never
But
caught
then-
me off there with 10-4 suited, so
Was that up to
It's what's his name?
no, it's
Good girl, isn't Miss Molly's died, hasn't he?
yeah. I forgot his name.
Barbara loses a big pot there to Leslie.
I don't think she did. I think she were all in and trebled up.
Yeah.
I think Leslie just won the side pot.
Not chip leader no more, is it?
No, she's dropping a bit now. It's pissy.
She will. Oh, she's just second. She's not much more than Nicky now.
It's not bad though.
Hey, we get a walk. That's what we like. I like getting a walk when I'm short stacked.
Yeah. We see a few chips good, doesn't it?
It gives me another orbit.
Yeah.
Gives you another round of the table anyway.
Yeah.
Good.
So, 25 minutes to go till the next break. We've lost 12 players in the last 30 minutes. Do we think we're going to get to final table by the next break?
Well, we got left 21, so
We've had a raise of 30k another table, and there's been a shovel in from Leslie.
Yeah,
3 players to act.
I've drawn that table, I got that to get it out.
don't matter.
Don't worry, it's not showing up on stream, I don't think.
Ian Keeney. Does he call? Opened up a 30k. maybe ace jack, ace 10 maybe. Folds.
Wasting 30k.
That's well, usually see there, if you had like ace 10 or ace jack or so, you're just shipping it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Too late in the competition to be betting like 30k when, especially when people are short stacked. You've got Mark Ridgway with 30k there that's ready to shove.
All in. And all in.
All in call Nicky and Marshall, both Scotland. Ace Queen versus Ace 8.
That would be done.
Well done, Nicky. Unlucky, Marshall. Believe that is now Nicky chip leader.
But she's had
When you're
Yeah,
still
she will
Nicky.
be when the lobby updates.
she's on a good roll at the moment.
She is just playing well.
So I've got a bit of a decision here.
What? Go for a shit, I'll wait for a break.
No. No, I think I'm going to take the all in here. I'm going to take my chances.
Well, it's up to you, kid.
I think I have to shove with my hand for my stack size.
Yeah, you've got some good little blinds there. Pick 30k.
Well, the limper's a little bit of a worry, but it is at like half the stack to call, so.
Yeah, Linsky won't call you. She likes an ace queen, ace king. If she does call you though, she'll have ace king.
See what I mean about it? Like, it's a little bit of an awkward one with eights. Yeah, I have to take the spot though.
Bad shoving hand, didn't
No,
it?
it's alright, kid. It's alright.
Yeah, it's a bit of a. It's one of them where I don't really want calling. I don't think. I'm happy to just win the 30k.
Why
That's
just
in the
take
middle.
why take the blinds?
Yeah, especially with the limper, I'm happy to just get it through and just 30k more to my stack. That puts me a little bit more comfortable for a little while.
Gone all in on the other table. I think it's Mark surely maybe committed here, is he?
He's
No,
got
No,
that.
he's folded.
Oh, wow.
What was that, ace queen? Ian showed there.
Ace king.
Ace king, I never seen that.
Rigger's got the shoving us soon.
Well, we've got to have some sort of an hand to shove with, haven't
Yeah.
Against
It needs a good hand and a couple of calls.
Was he folded?
Yeah.
Those people that are watching the live stream, can you just let us know if the sound quality is okay? Is there still an echo?
Can they hear better?
Whoa.
Yeah, I got an echo off that one.
Can they hear your voice, brother?
What's wrong with my voice?
No.
Can I hear it?
Can they hear you?
Like shouting down a tunnel. Right, Rigger's in now.
No choice.
Well, they wanted
Ooh.
blinds.
No, they wanted to try and get the blinds, didn't they?
No,
Checking it down.
7, 8, notes. Has he got up Rigger? Must have some of
So,
that.
I am folding here, but I got put in a bit of a tough spot there by Richard Kennedy. Tightest player at the table raises, and I wake up with an hand.
So you've been in, isn't it?
Yeah, I have to bin him. He's not folding if I shove,
No.
and I don't.
Definitely.
And I know he's a really tight player, so like I am probably flipping at best.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the least there, he's maybe going to have ace king, ace queen.
Yeah, I
And
think
he's still got 2 overs.
Definitely.
And you really didn't want to take that race at this stage.
I don't need to take the race like right now.
Yeah, definitely.
If I've got like 70k, I probably do just put it in and take the race. But like with 96 at these blinds, I'm okay. So Chrissy Co's just moved over to our other table. We're down to 19.
So where's all the tables on that?
So the other table we have Stephen Martin,
Easiest to Scotland.
Daryl Williamson, Joshua
Yeah, he's east to
Marston,
Scotland.
Andrew Stott. Oh wow, what a river
And Bishop, it's Queen up River.
we got.
Oh,
Wow. Best down one, though. Best down one.
yeah.
Yeah, we've got
Well,
Tony
well.
Orty on the other table. And Paul Hughes, who's been there or thereabouts at the top of the chip counts for most of the tournament.
Yeah,
Definitely. Quite
Solid.
steady.
Yeah.
So Richard raises there. I'm going to bin my big blind.
Got a leg from Alexander. Chris Alexander. Who's that one? Barber Press. Must be pretty tight. She hasn't done that for a while.
Just waiting to.
Might be banging him in here. There you go. She's
She's
all
got a
in.
big hand and she will be getting called. You would have thought.
Got an all in them both. Oh, that was one like that.
Called by
Who will
Nicky.
be-
Chris
Got
Alexander.
what? Oh, we've got 2 calls. It's not what you like to see unless you've woke up with pocket queens here.
Or 7-8. Although I don't think she's shoving with 7-8. King 5 wins. It must have been like Ace King, Ace Jack, something like that.
Not showing.
So, down to 17.
It's horrible when you're down like low like that, innit?
2 went then.
That was Barbara Press that's just gone in 18th place. So we've got 17 remaining. I am going to take this fold round and try and get some blinds.
Oh,
We did have pocket 7.
Nice.
We did have 7, so we did have a hand.
One more to go on the above table.
This has gone quiet, hasn't she?
Front of the table now. Just sick.
Nikki's got a right momentum up. She's going for it.
Just play it well.
Top 3. Come on. Got so many left.
Yeah, we're down to 17.
It's a chance, kid. It's a chance. You're 9th. Not bad.
Yeah, keep it going, mate. So we'll just take a look again. So we've got Nicky Megan, chip leader. We've got Andrew Stott in 2nd place. Richard Kennedy in 3rd place. Anne Bishop in 4th. Christine Barry in 5th.
There's just doubled up.
Leslie Warren 6th. Darryl Williamson just dropped down to 8th. Mark, you're in 9th. Chris Lloyd 10th. And I noticed there that Chris Alexander has just jumped up to 6th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he shoved small blind with 10-4. Big blind calls with Ace-8 suited and he eats a straight.
All in a call.
Still.
6 decks that, yeah.
No,
Don't
not
know.
me. No way.
Big king there. Not looking then, was it?
So, Chris Lloyd has shoved and I have 6-3. So they're going in the bin.
I said they're going in there.
Where's Chris Lloyd from?
I don't know.
Will you stop shouting?
So I'm going to go all in here. Claire's I've noticed a really tight play, so I don't think I'm going to get called much. Yeah, I would say get called by 9s, but...
Have you got all kid?
No, I had King 5. I had King 5, but when it folds round, I'm going to shove against a really tight player on big blind with, like, any picture card.
Yeah.
And I am now the short stack.
Chipping a chair, chipping a chair.
Yeah, well, the beauty of no
Although
ante is I've got 4 hands.
the only disadvantage is obviously like what happened before. As soon as you go all in, you're instantly called.
Yeah.
You know what? Why?
Chris Lloyd, where's he from?
I'll have a look, see if we can find him.
Very nice.
This slide. Goal.
Cool.
It's on goal. Rex Aldens and all if you want any cheap dollars about.
Okay, so I'm all in. My hand's a little bit too strong. I'm probably not. I don't have the best hand now, but I'm happy to take that with Queen Jack.
Yeah.
Not bad, is that?
Just skip it up for Joe too.
Not the best flop. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Yep,
Might
and I'm
have
out. That's me gone.
Lucky, mate.
Lucky.
17. You didn't do bad.
What was
So-
the 99 start?
You sorry?
99 started.
Yeah.
Not too bad, mate. 17's not too bad.
Just getting the other table loaded up, guys. So I'll just pop this one on and remove that box. And there is no box on there.
So we're about 13 minutes away from the break. 17 left in. 16, sorry. And we've got 2 East of Scotland at the top, Nicky and Richie Kennedy. Another East of Scotland. Oh, well, it was disappeared from the table there.
Oh,
Josh Marston doubles through.
there's a lot of short stacks in this, isn't there?
Yeah.
I'm happy with 17th, considering our short stacks for such a long time.
Yeah, you're well on.
So this is when it gets interesting down to 2 tables. We can see all the play in action.
Let me just
Yeah.
hide that.
Stephen, oh no, Andy Hart is 27. He's got 27. Yeah. Oh no, just make.
There we go. Party Pub's having another little kissy fit.
Right? Alright, but I can see here.
Quick backer.
You
Is
see,
it on? Is it still going?
break's not for 10 minutes.
So, Graham Ward has just tagged me in a comment on Facebook and he's gone, so 16 plays left, I am cheering for Mark Driver and Andrew Stott. He's cheering for me when I've just gone out. Cheers, mate.
We've got an all in from Ian Keeney. 4 players trapped. Andrew Stott being number 1. 2 folds. Andrew folds. Paul Hughes folds. Leslie folds. And Stephen Martin, also from the east of Scotland. He folds also.
So, I don't think Tony's folding here if he gets raised. Yeah, he's never folding Queen 9 there. That's a nice little double up for Tony Artie.
Yeah, Andy just doubled up, Mark.
It's a very interesting table dynamic over these two. We've only really got 3 people with a comfortable stack and everyone else is relatively short.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 east of Scotland. We've got 1 southwest.
Wow, have you just seen it? Owen Keane there?
Kings and Kings.
An 8th win with a straight. Wow.
Bloody hell.
Oh, that's horrible.
Kings and tens on order.
Just sent Tony a little message saying unlucky. That's brutal way to go, especially after just doubling. That's cruel.
Right, where are we?
Oh, 9s v 10s. Oh, that's a dirty river.
Oh!
And we lose Darryl Williamson. So we may well see the final table before break.
I think we definitely will do.
What, you're going to lose another 5 players in 7 minutes?
Like you say, a lot of the stats are kind of
short, so like people are going to be getting it in. Chrissy Kozal in
Yeah,
Queen vs King.
With a call.
Chris is in trouble.
Sent out.
Chrissy's. She's still in.
Yeah.
Little. Wow.
Oh, Chrissy from big chips to
Shit chips.
Shit chips. Wow.
Fat chips to fries.
You can't. You got to keep on of them chips once you get them. What big players are coming in now?
Anthony's gone.
What's he gone?
Queens versus Ace-9 and Queens. We lose a player.
It's Alexander.
It's Alexander.
Wow, 8-9.
Richard Kennedy just took massive chip lead there.
Yeah.
Well,
Should have been bang on for final tables, wouldn't it?
so table number 5, I think it is. They're all kind of evenly stacked. You've got 140, 140, 170, 170.
Right.
Alright.
Chris is going with Jacks. Eat straight. Oh, Nicky eat straight.
And we lose Christine's Barry Army. Unlucky, love.
Because you want their
Oh
figure
wow,
out.
Ace King v Ace is on the other table.
And we lose Paul Hughes, who's been a
Been solid.
good player today. Solid.
So we are down to
Unlucky
10.
Paul. We're starting to lose a player every hand now.
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting 6 minutes.
2 more to the final table.
But no one is now super short apart from Leslie Warren.
Chris Lloyd.
Yeah, he's got 100k.
Got all in from Anne.
Like, Leslie's just the one that's at risk, isn't she, with like 75k.
How many did that one back?
35.
So how many have we got left?
And
into
we've got
Scotland?
fold.
How many Scottish players have we got left?
We've got Nicky Megan, Richard Kennedy, Stephen Martin, and Ian Kenny.
That's
We've
4.
got 4 Scottish. How many Yorkshires in?
Don't think there's any.
We've got
Where's Andrew Stott from, isn't it? Where's he from?
who?
Andrew Stott.
He's Lincolnshire.
I'm not, Midlands, is he not?
No, he's Lincolnshire. And we lose Stephen Martin in
Lincolnshire.
10th, sorry. So we're now on the bubble for final table. It will go hand for hand here.
Right.
So that was another Scottish player, Stephen Martin, taken out there.
They'll just make it just bang on time for this 2 minutes, for break.
Final table for the break, surely.
I don't think the final table will last long,
Leslie's
will
on, then let's see who gets called.
Leslie gets it through. Get one of those 60 grand.
For hand.
So I'm just looking, and no one who made it through yesterday has made it this far today. So, and it was the same last night from players from the playoff into the bronze final. No one made it through.
I'm going to
Can a
see
silver
from
player make it? all the way to Vegas.
Who's going to pick the winner?
I'm going to say from the 9 that's left, how well I know the players that's left, I'm going to put my money. I know he's sitting second in chip leader now, Richard Kennedy. I'm going to put Richie Kennedy as my winner because he's a solid player, hard to get chips off of.
I'm going with Nicky
Megan.
Yeah.
Who do you think, Skags? Who's winning this?
Victoria. Virginia.
Okay, and I will go for Claire Stanswood.
I think Virginia, she's pretty solid, Virginia. When she's getting on, she bangs them in.
For Andrew
Question
Scott,
is-
no one's called the chip leader to win.
Are we going to get the final table in the next 3 minutes?
I think we will.
10 seconds. Oh, it's blinds going up, isn't it? Yeah.
Stop being simple.
So Anne Bishop is actually Jerry Bishop. I'm guessing Southern player because it's Paxo that keeps mentioning that.
Right.
See, if I'm Andrew there, I'm not limping against the short stack on big blind. I think I'm putting him under pressure.
Maybe he's just trapping.
He's not you.
That
I'm not going to lose nobody for that.
was a lovely, lovely hand.
Oh, Nicky Meehan's all in against Richard Kennedy.
Ooh.
Oh, big call.
Could we see one of the...
Hopefully not, because that means one Scott might go out. And I don't want to see that.
Fold.
Also, I've just said that Richie's going to win. I don't know what to give him the commentator's curse.
You already have done. As soon as you pick a name, you put the curse on.
It's Nicky. Come on, lad. Go second.
Oh, we all picked one.
I picked Claire Stanswood. Because from
Oh.
what I've seen, she's really tight. Like Richard doesn't really give chips away.
So them
Yeah,
all
honestly,
the tables, what was then?
I've played with Richard for years, and try to get chips off him is really hard.
John Husband has just said that Ian Keeney is actually northeast.
Oh, is he?
Yep, so you've lost a Scotsman.
Well. That, you know what it would have been? It would have been from the week that Debbie was the team captain,
Yeah.
and we had the northeast. I've obviously seen him getting his points.
He lost a Scott that he never had.
That's it.
I need to get a drink of what I want.
So this is the last hand before break.
Oh, come on, get him in. Someone's going to go in, surely.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Chrissy's time? Chris Lloyd.
So I think Chris Lloyd's got an advantage that the other table's four-handed and there's two stacks very similar to him.
Yeah.
Like, you can
Yeah.
wait, he's got a little bit more... Ooh.
Oh, we got an all.
Go on, my girl, Virginia.
She's going to have kings, queens there, surely. I've sat. She's a tight player. She doesn't play a lot.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Aces v Kings because there was no snap.
I'm going to go for queens.
I'm going
Queens,
for
I
it.
think.
Ace King. We'll never know. She won't call.
Do you know what I hate? You can't show your fold.
No.
See, like, it'd be better if you could show your cards, so like you can say, right, look, I've just folded Ace King to you, or I've just folded just to gain a little bit extra respect.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you do, you make massive folds, and you're like, oh, I just wish I could show the other person, so then they know that I'm giving them a wee bit of respect.
That I've got
Yeah,
better. That you've got better than them as well.
Yeah, and then when it comes to you going all in, they might say, oh, well, he folded that,
Yeah.
and he's maybe quite strong here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm going to grab a quick smoke,
Yes, it meets
See you
all
in
right.
5.
and I'll catch you back here just shortly.
No, I don't want that. So,
Are you still around, Bev?
Just go to the toilet, mate.
you're gonna hear a massive plop in a minute.
I hope the dirty git wipes.
Like a doom.
Again.
So those people watching on the stream, who are you calling to win? See if we can get some people mentioned in the chat. See if we get some chat run good as opposed to some stream curse.
Oh. What's that, Duran?
I'm trying to see if we can get some people that are watching to pick as a winner.
Well, you want them all to sit on there picking the nose?
I've already picked one, mate.
Because they win a mark, can't you nose? How many's watching?
We've got 37 at the minute. We had 49 earlier.
You bought 12 people off.
Maybe.
Well, they're watching one, man.
No, 12 people are big people that's gone out and the thought them off. Not listening. Get Nikki second now. She's my favourite to win. I think she'll definitely come in top 3, don't you? Virginia third. Andrew still top. Can't we read twat? Twat? Can't we read chat, Duran?
You'd have to go and watch on YouTube to see the chat. It's not showing on here. I'll have to have a look into it because we had it showing on Thursday night and it didn't show last night. It's not showing tonight.
Yeah. Who's still in that 10 o'clock game? Get out of here when you're smoking, you little scrub.
I told him so.
No. Tank crashed, has it, Duran?
No, it's just running break.
That's just Mark's been thrown off, that's all. Is
Thrown
he
off
playing?
What? Thrown off party poker?
There's no tournament.
There's no tournaments. Is it 10 o'clock game?
No, it seems to be running okay for me.
Turn him off because he's a knobhead.
Yeah, well, we know that. All
Yeah, well,
I've,
Pat Poker's just figured it out and thought, oh, let's get rid of this.
all I've done is I've seen those pictures you keep taking of him with that stupid haircut and that stupid tash.
where's Kevin?
The John Holmes look.
No, it's I'm a massive prick look.
What do you mean, Beverly? What do you mean by that?
Shut up, Skaggs, and go find Kevin.
Who said that, Tilly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
Right,
Oh.
we're back.
That is perfect timing. So we've
Right.
got.
Just a quick slash and a fag.
So I asked for some predictions.
Nicky's all in.
I had to ask my mum if I could stay up late, you know.
Oh, she's a good one.
So on the break, Ryan, you won't have heard. I asked for some predictions of a winner, you know, from the chat. So Holly Stanwood is going with her mum, Claire. John Husband thinks Richard Kennedy like you.
Yep.
I've had a message from John Coy who thinks Virginia Linsky will win.
Yeah, one of mine.
So
Andrew Stott's got a massive chip lead now.
yeah, that's who Danny Gibney's picked to win. Lewis Archer's has gone for Claire or Jerry from Southern to win.
You've Got to back your own, haven't you? Team.
Leslie Warren, she gonna have a go this time? No. Is she or he, Leslie?
She.
Has your mum pulled your covers back and put your teddy in for you, Ryan?
Yeah, she's got the hot water bottle ready for once we're finished.
Ah, she's a good one.
Is
Don't
Chris
forget
Lloyd going to shove?
What?
Alex. Alex a bit of oval
Do you want Alex at his age? He wants milk and cookies? What's that one?
Right, see, sound for
Toast and tea and a bedtime story, you know.
Well, Leslie's so tight. You have to go home.
She's got 100. She's got.
Oh, yeah, Keeney. He could be in
There's two
danger.
more below her.
Danger now, Keeney.
Chris Lloyd and Keeney.
So just looking at the prizes, for anyone that's not aware, if any of these players finish in the top 3 and then go on to win a better prize tomorrow in the gold final, they will only keep the prize from the gold final. If they don't, they still get their prize from the silver final.
Here's one for you then. What happens if they win the silver final and then they go on to get the gold? What happens to the prize from the silver final?
I don't know.
Tom says it's void.
It's void.
Yeah, he just won't buy it.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wondered.
See, I'd heard a rumour that it goes to the guy who set up the stream.
Yeah.
Well, I think
that'd be good.
Yeah.
They don't give him
It's
all.
only, it's only fair, Diana.
Yeah, I'll take it for the efforts.
Yeah, good, definitely, mate. You've been doing good with the live streams, keeping us all entertained.
I couldn't do it without you guys jumping on commentary with me because I couldn't talk for that long about poker just by myself, like if I wasn't playing.
I know.
Here we go then.
Struggling to you.
All in a call. Chris Lloyd, Jack.
Chris Lloyd, double through.
It's a little bit unlucky that from Claire to actually wake up with a hand. Yeah, well, wake up with like on big blind and have to call 11,000 off. That puts a lot of pressure back on Ian Keeney now, doesn't it? With him being the short stack on a 400 table.
I don't have to listen to him all day.
She's in the other room with door closed.
Yeah, she normally just throws stuff at me and calls me a twat.
Going all in from Claire Stansford, is it? Takes the blinds.
Someone's going so, because blinds are going up in a minute.
Yeah, Chris is getting a bit short stacked, but by the time it gets round to him, the blinds are up. 30k, he's going to be left. He's pretty much committed on his big well. There he goes, he's shoved. 23k more, calls, King 9.
Doubles up.
Doubles through. Thing is, you can't not call there for an extra 30k with King 9, yeah?
You've got to call
especially
it.
with his stack.
Nobody wants to go out at this stage. I'd rather go out first than now.
I got full house, mate.
Yeah.
Shit, it's a shit position, isn't it, to go out?
Yeah, you get some money for the final table, so it's there, isn't it?
Yeah, so just to clarify, we've got 8th, 7th, 6th and 5th place getting a £25 party poker deposit credit. 4th place getting a £50 party poker deposit. 3rd place is getting the £100 party poker deposit. And the top 2 are getting Malta, 2nd Malta with €150 euros spending money. And Malta, 1st place for 250 spending.
Good prize. Malta is a great prize.
Good prize, I mean, it's a good place to go.
Yeah.
Get a holiday out of it.
Yeah. I
They're
doubt it
all
will.
good prizes.
Yeah, I doubt it will be in November this year though.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be no abroad trips this year.
No.
We'll just go to Scotland. That's like going abroad, isn't it? Like going to Iceland. It's like going to Iceland, isn't it?
I wonder what they'll do. You know, it would be quite good. Obviously, I don't think you'll be able to do it, but see, obviously, if the interleague's cancelled, they maybe set up something online,
Yeah.
just to get it going. You know,
Yeah.
because obviously it'd be hard to play the final table. You could have your individual member at each table, but then when it got to the final table, you wouldn't be able to do it.
We've got an all-in. This could be fast there, boys. 10 against King. King scum. Aces on river. Banged it.
No, King 4, 2 pair. We
Yep.
lose
We've got our final table, guys.
Ian
Yeah.
Keeney.
Keeney's
Unlucky
just
Ian.
gone.
Played some good poker tonight.
Yeah, unlucky, mate.
What a shit position for fella.
Aye, bubble boy. Unlucky.
So we'll change this back to the one table view so we get a little bit better look.
Fucking hell.
So first hand, Claire, all in.
Oh.
Oh,
All in.
Oh, help.
Wow.
All you need to do is get to third.
Odds against nines.
and unfortunately it won't be Claire tonight. Well played on your 8th place finish though.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, well done, Claire. Unlucky. And then there was 7.
So that's my pick gone.
Again, we've got Andrew Stott with a massive chip lead of 717k. Nicky in second place there, 469k. Followed by Chris Lloyd, Richard Kennedy, Virginia Linsky, Anne Bishop, and Leslie Warren. Congratulations to you all for making the final table anyway.
Yeah, well done, guys. That's it. Leslie's all in.
A few blinds, double up, back in game. Make that third. That's all you need. Top 3. You need to go. But top 2's better because you're getting malted, aren't you?
Yeah. I think you just focus on making third though, don't you, in these?
Yeah. Make third and then bonus is top 2, isn't it?
It'll be interesting to see if the play stays as fast and as aggressive as it seems to be doing now until we get down to like 400. And then I think it'll just slow down.
Starts slowing down a wee bit when it gets like that, because then I think you've got like the majority of the stacks are kind of average.
Yeah.
And then some people are just scared to make moves at that stage.
Yeah,
tonight,
especially when we get to the bubble for the motor trips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we
going
had
to be really tight.
99 started tonight.
So our game tomorrow will probably be about the same. How many hours is that? How many people playing? 4 hours?
3.
Yeah, Mike.
3 hours. 3 hours. So
yours is about half the number of players and double the starting stack. I think your blinds are 10 minutes though.
It'll be a tough game tomorrow.
What's that?
50.
Is it?
To be honest, I'm quite happy to see it. The timing on this one. So like the last couple of nights we finished at like 10:30 and then just after 11 I think it was last night. At least it means it's not going to be like a 7 or 8 hour marathon tomorrow night.
Yeah.
She's raised.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
This has to be a monster from Andrew Stott.
Queens.
Aces, kings,
I'm
surely.
going to put him on kings.
Nice.
Did not expect to see 9s there.
River, wow.
Good old river.
Wow.
I think
That's
nines is a fold.
Nines is a fold, mate.
To the action, 3x raise under the gun and all in.
Yeah.
I don't. For half your stack, I don't think nines is a.
As Dave Stone said yesterday, you just got to get the top 3.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
A raise, then a free bet.
He's gonna call that, surely, isn't he?
This Lloyd's definitely going to call. What did he call Ace King last time?
Nice
Sweat.
one.
Oh, he misses.
Jesus Christ.
God, it's come back again. It's got the same hand.
I tell you one thing, Chris Lloyd's done well, considering at one point
Oh, yeah.
he had 41, 42k when the blinds were 30,000.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
Definitely.
He's a rock.
Just
Oh,
here
shows
we
though,
go.
doesn't it? In these tournaments with this structure and no antes, you can wait for a hand. Like the value of picking up the chips is insane.
yeah.
Like the blinds.
Well, when we started, I'm sure when we started the final table there, Chris Lloyd was down at number 8.
Yeah, he was
Or
P7.
number 7.
Yeah, 7 or 8, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Then look at him now, that's brilliant.
That's all you need, isn't it? Double up and you've got the lead.
That's it. Just gotta sit and wait, haven't you?
Like Leslie Warren pushes in with 85. These low stacks here, they don't want to be losing 85,000, do they? Nobody wants to be losing 85.
He's all sat waiting. Ali's still watching, Dwan?
There's about 40. I was just double checking. Chris Lloyd was actually 6th at the start of the final table
Yeah.
with 178,000.
Nice one.
Yeah, so we've got 41 watching at the minute.
My pick's chip leader. All she has to do is sit back now and just go to get
I've
to.
just got all in.
Stop.
Stop, yeah. Stop, sorry.
Richie's thinking about it.
You don't need to do it, does he?
No.
Nah. Get a spot.
You don't need to.
You don't need to, like you say, there's no need.
You don't need to do it. Lines it up now. Next. This will sort them out. Ace 8.
Nice double there for Jerry Bishop.
Get it?
So,
Yeah.
Andrew Stott started the final table with like over 700,000. He's now
Like,
P6.
all in now.
Yeah, well, he's done the right move. There's Leslie there. Perfect. Perfect spot to do it. It's a couple of callers here, you never know.
Well,
What's a chip lead?
what do I do then?
I think Leslie will double up there. Maybe even treble.
Nick is gonna call each other 25.
Yeah.
Well, you might get some action if
He's got-
Yeah, when she calls us Nicky, she's got only 25 more, isn't it?
yeah.
I banged in. Don't mess about.
You got out.
Okay.
There you go, Leslie, banging it. 280.
Brilliant.
Can't beat
Doubles
it.
through.
Look at those chip stacks from first, or even from 2nd to 7th now. 2 big blinds separating 6 players.
Nothing it is a. Still plenty of play here.
I actually think now it would be a massive benefit to be a
Stats.
really aggressive player.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's obviously I'm quite aggressive when I play, so a quiet final table would suit me.
Yeah, me too.
To be honest, yeah.
I think you have to
I've not
adjust,
actually-
don't you? I think the
I did, in the last 3 months of playing, I don't think I've actually came up against you, Skags. I think I was on your table earlier today, but I think that's the first time I've actually been near you.
You don't want to go near him. It's mad, isn't it, how you don't come across players on your tables when you hardly.
Oh yeah, especially when you're playing every day.
Yeah, there's people come this past week, and I'm just like, who the hell's that?
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
You've got to play a few games,
You get used to people, don't you? Like I've been on a lot of tables with Ryan, Rigger, and and then there's other players. I'm just like,
Who are you?
yeah, what the chuff's this?
or the worst one is like, you know, when there's like 130 runners in like the 7 p.m. game, and you look at your table, and there's 5 people that you know, and you're like, how have I got the same 5 people I had in the 2 o'clock game?
Yeah, I got put on a table the other day, and I'm like, there's 4 people.
Oh, here we go.
This Jack,
Wow,
we're in the straight.
that is a brutal turn card. Unlucky, Nicky.
Unlucky, Nicky, that was a sore one. Chip in a chair. Oh,
Get back in it here, come on.
hopefully she's got aces here.
Just touch me then.
No,
What chuff for that?
I've been in it or something. Wow, it's awful flopping it in it, and then just. Poof. Bang. You can't run out, can you?
Oh, this is a horrible card here. That's alright. 3 clubs and then another club comes, or a 6 or a 3.
Oh, we lose Nicky in 7th. Unlucky, Nicky.
Unlucky,
Unlucky, Nicky.
That's your call, gone, Beverly.
Yeah,
I'm still here with Virginia, and who's got Kennedy? You Ryan,
I've
haven't you?
got Kennedy. Go on, Richie boy, take it down.
We know our stuff, me and you, Ryan, don't we?
Are we going for Stoughton, Kennedy heads up, are we?
No, I'm with Virginia, me.
Oh, Virginia, yes, we are.
That's my pick.
I've just been thinking about something you said earlier, Ryan. You know, you're talking about the Interleague, how you would do the final table.
Yeah.
You could use this, you know, this Zoom meeting that we're doing.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah.
One person plays the table, all the team in the chat.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So just say the team captain is the person on the table.
Yeah.
You're on a Zoom chat, so when it's the other person's turn, it would kind of be like them all playing, because you'd be like, right, I've got aces here, or like say I've got ace jack here, somebody's just shoved, what do you think I should do? And then everybody can start voicing their opinion.
Yeah, I think that'd make an interesting. It'd be interesting, that one.
Yeah, definitely something to look at anyway.
You listening, Tom?
I'll be in bed.
No, I'll be listening with Tom. Is he on? Can you tell?
The Sharky that goes to bed, he goes to bed about 9:30. He's like, okay.
Not to get up for.
Well, unfortunately, some of us are still working.
Oh, no, probably no.
You're still working, aren't you, Dwan?
Yeah. Well, turning up.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, your boss is listening. Be quiet.
Turning up and working very hard.
I've been on furlough since the lockdown started, on full pay, thank God. But I'm actually going back to work on the 1st of June.
What do you do, Ryan?
I'm an assistant site manager for Barrett Homes.
Oh, yeah, I think you've told me that before, haven't you, man?
So
you do naff all?
So, are they offering sites back up then, Ryan?
Yeah, so what's happening is we have to go back on the 1st of June, just to meet and the other manager, and maybe like the labour and stuff like that. We're going to get the site in order with washing stations and bigger walkways, so it's all isolated, and we've got rules about one person allowed to work in each house, etc.
Yeah.
And then
The car.
Same man.
Split pot that though.
Bloody
And
hell.
then, so once we go back on the 1st, the contractors are going to be coming back on the 8th. That's as it stands just now, but I know the building sites are back on Monday in England. So we just have to see how it goes with the Scottish Government, really. But that's what's forecast anyway.
Oh. See what Boris says tomorrow and all that.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, big speech tomorrow from Boris.
He wants to say, you carers can have a pay rise. That's what he wants to say.
You will, definitely. We'll sort you out, don't worry, when it's all done. All NHS,
Yeah.
they will do.
Surely. Got to.
They'll get big bonuses for these NHS and carers and stuff.
That's a thought. I think Tom should give all his carers a 3-day play, don't you?
Yeah, should be when they took $215
Yeah, I
tickets.
think
That's it. Oh, here we go, all in.
Leslie's too tight.
And takes down the blinds. That's what he's been doing recently, Richie. Getting it in good spots, getting it all in and taking the blinds.
Yeah, that's it. He's got the chips to do it. Could have some action here. No. Got the button.
One fell asleep.
He's gone.
No, I'm just replying to a couple of messages I've had.
What about Beverly swearing?
No,
He's been sending penis pictures out all night.
I haven't been sending pictures of Mark's tash.
I'm going to say your own face, because that you look like a bit of a prick, don't you?
Ace Jack v Ace King. We lose Jerry Bishop.
And then there was 5.
Well,
Oh, get
Oh,
tight now.
yeah.
Two off the old the top 3.
pick chips on Chris Lloyd now, massive chip lead now.
Yeah, like sometimes round.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with these blinds.
Leslie's
See
all
Leslie
in
pick
there.
them up there. 227.
Mm.
You want to lose
It's
that.
easy, it's like 120 grand.
Look at my girl. She's gone now, with Virginia.
No, she's still got a chance.
Yeah, she's got a button now.
Like if she shoved all in this hand and picked up Leslie's big blind, that's obviously not going to happen. But
Oh, Richie folds. I thought he would be trying to steal.
maybe he don't feel he needs to.
That's it. No need to get involved, really.
Yeah, just sit there and wait patiently now.
Yeah, that's it.
Once you've got that nice stack, keep out of it, don't you?
Yeah, you don't want to lose it.
No, you don't want to lose 80,000 like now, you know what I mean?
I've noticed he does a lot of limping in, doesn't he?
See,
Who's that?
All in now.
could be losing here.
I don't think he calls here. Oh, that's a good call with Ace-6.
Wow, what a call.
I personally don't make it, but I would have probably just raised pre with Ace-6 there.
Where you at?
Oh, would you Ace-6, huh?
Yeah, Ace-6 suited. Yeah, of course I would. I wouldn't call off my stack with Ace-6 suited, but I would raise with it.
This
To be
is
fair, that was a good call there.
this is one off. This is it now. One off bubble, isn't it? Top 3.
Yeah, we've seen some really good calls tonight.
Yeah. Come on, Virginia, hang in there.
I suppose we've seen some really bad calls as well, haven't we? But we've seen some really good calls tonight. We've seen some good poker play.
This gets interesting here if Andrew calls, but he's folded. And there we go. Look, there's another 100 and odd K.
20, yeah.
Yeah.
120k pays for his blinds.
Yeah.
So what we got now? Next payout is £50 credit to the party poker account. I don't get.
Come on,
Go on, Virginia. Hang it. 10 jack.
Unlucky Virginia.
Oh, lucky.
Unlucky, well played, love.
Just got the victory.
But congratulations to our final 3. You are all in tomorrow's gold final.
Congratulations.
Well played.
Try and win this now. You guarantee the multi package.
God, Chris has come on. Wow, you know, from pilot to Jesus.
Yeah. Even this, now you won off Malta, aren't you? Yeah.
So we're down to just Richie Kennedy left. Out of the ones that we've picked to win the competition.
Yeah, you get the last longer.
Yeah, you've got it.
Can you get the winner though?
What was that we said about a tenner a still, was it?
You get to stay up till midnight tonight for that.
Oh, yeehaw.
Yeah, Ryan, what we said was whoever wins owes everyone else a tenner.
All right, that's good.
So I'll send you my bank details.
No problem, mate.
Wow, Dwan, that'll take your balance up to £10.27.
£10.24.
Oh.
I can deposit some more money on Party Poker tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Won't bother, you'll just lose it.
Cheers, Beth.
Well, full house now.
I've done shit again today. Well, I've got 7th, I think, at 11 o'clock game, and that's it.
I'm in an awkward situation because I don't really want to play much now for the rest of the month because I think I've earned enough points to make the final. But
That's what me and
need,
Pat was saying.
but I sort of need to keep playing so I could got a chance at gold final.
Cost you a fortune though, doesn't it?
It's not
Yeah,
too
it
bad.
would.
See, I obviously got top dog in our league, but I played about 60 odd games. But see, if you're winning and getting final tables at the time, it pays for your days.
Yeah.
So like I said, I've not put any money in my account for about 2 months or so.
Mm.
And just because of the positions I've been getting at final tables all the time, that money's keeping me ticking over.
Yeah.
Got some good cashes, you know what I mean? Good finishing.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, not last week, week before, so last couple of weeks you played really well, didn't you? Nice shit.
I think you've got to cash in like the 9 and 10 p.m. games though.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an action, bro.
They're the ones that really make a difference, aren't they?
I can't get nearer the 13th in that 9 o'clock game. It does my head in.
You did all that last week. You come third, didn't you?
Not in 9 o'clock game, did I?
Yeah.
7 o'clock game, that. I think.
Oh no, I didn't. 9 o'clock game. I did. I got third.
Oh.
All right, pissed off, wasn't I? 7 o'clock's my favourite game. I like playing a lot of players.
Yeah, the 7 o'clock one's a good one.
Yeah, just sit and watch telly and forget about it. Just keep checking every now and then.
Fall asleep for 20 minutes, lose half your start, double up. You've outlasted about 40 players.
I just heard him say, "Oh God, I'm still playing poker." I thought, "Friggin' hell, he's been asleep 20 minutes."
It worked out all right.
So we've got Andrew Stott now.
Oh yeah.
Lost his chips.
God, look at chips.
I think Chris has to put pressure on you.
Doing well now. He's got it crushed on him, Richard.
Looks like it. I mean, yeah, he has to push there.
Got it in the bag. Go on.
You never know.
Diamond, sweat. Oh, no.
Oh, doubles him up.
Well, that puts a bit of pressure on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Go in.
I don't want to do
Falling, yeah.
Up and down with these the chips.
Yeah, you doubled them up there.
It was like on last couple, wasn't it? Still anybody's that not much between Chris and Andrew, is there?
No, that's it.
Like I say, if Andrew doubles up Chris or Chris doubles up Andrew, then it's really game on.
Yeah.
If Richie takes out one of them, then it's kind of you're up against it. But
yeah, it's pretty.
Lines are up now, so this is going to be over soon, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I think as soon as it gets heads up, I don't think they're going to be playing really tight. I think it'll get over and done with within 3 or 4 hands, just because the only difference in price is €100.
Yeah.
Which still isn't an amount to be shied at. But
Just can just sit there now, can't it?
Yeah, so I think as soon as you've won the Malta weekend, there's not that much difference, is there, in the prize money between €250 and €150?
Richard doesn't have to do nothing now, does he?
No,
just sitting.
Stand to about like
He can blind himself out, to be honest with you.
Yeah, just sit and wait, or make right move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, he can put a load more. I think he can play really aggressive and put a lot of pressure on these two
Yeah,
because they're
definitely.
trying to outlast each other.
Yeah, that's it. They don't want to commit that 200,000 and then go to another.
Yeah, he doesn't want one of them two doubling up, like taking each other. Well, them two taking each other out and having 700k.
See, I could see these both folding here and giving them the blinds as well.
Yeah.
And oh well, there we go.
You saw that wrong.
Has it got? Well, that's the kind of thing, the stage that you're at. They might actually do that if they've not got a hand. They're not going to commit their chips.
Let's see what we're doing now. He'll fold.
He don't need to call him, does he?
No.
Just throw the 100,000
Oh.
away.
Same hand.
Oh, almost the flush though.
Aye.
That would have been a bummer.
I bet if you're Chris Lloyd watching that turn card, your backside's going 5p, 50p.
10p, 5p, 10p, 5p.
So Andrew starts shoves.
Oh, I'd have folded.
I don't think he can. I think he's got to try and pick up chips from Chris.
He's got the hand.
I think Chris might fold here.
He's got to fold,
I
hasn't
don't
he?
think he will. Oh no, S7, S2.
That's a bit unlucky for Chris, that. Yeah, but I think Andrew has to shove there. Because if he picks 100k up off Chris, he puts himself at, what, 400 against, like, 3?
Yeah.
Keeps himself in second, you know.
You might as well fold, yeah, no, battle it out, even at don't
You might as well bang him in now, man.
He's got to, surely.
He's got to.
He's got half his stack coming.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Chicken now.
Unlucky Chris, that is a good run,
Lucky
though.
Chris, well played, mate.
Yeah,
well
fantastic
done.
run from 6th.
Played really well there, mate.
Yeah, at least you didn't go final. I'll see you tomorrow. We're not on my table because you're a decent player.
Right, well done, Andrew and Richard.
I don't think this will take long. This heads up now.
I'll see you just gonna
Like I said, it's well, they want the title of.
There you
Oh.
go.
Oh,
It was almost
three in the
over in
river.
one hand.
Game on.
Good old 3 on river. Hey,
Game
right,
on.
you're in danger, Ryan, of not getting this, young man.
Yes. It's kind of still not too bad now. This could be an interesting heads up now. Well, maybe not.
I think he's just going to go all in every time he's starting, isn't he? He knows he's got that Malta in bag, so. Oh, is it his turn, Jack?
There we go. Back in the game.
2 hands, 2 all-ins.
Back
We're
and
going 3
forth.
for 3. 3 for 3.
He's just shoving every time now.
Yeah, so he's played enough tonight. He's had enough of it.
Yeah, of course. Well, at that stage, it's just you want to get the game over with.
Yeah.
It's like,
But you take your chances on it. You're basically just flipping it. So
it's like
unless somebody
Richard's-
wakes up with an absolute monster like queens or kings or so, you're just flipping it, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think Richie wants that extra €100.
It's the thing of the title of being first as well, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, plus it pays for a couple of hookers as well in Malta, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How would you know that, Skags?
Hey.
Yeah.
How would you know that? You're sat next to your significant other and you're talking about paying for hookers. We're not going to see you.
I'll give you to go get one, don't worry.
We were there. We were there with Craig that last year, don't forget.
What,
Oh,
you,
that
and,
would have been good being there.
Oh yeah, it was good.
you and your hookers watching Craig, yeah?
Craig's just won a fortune. Right, boys.
Ladies on me.
Brilliant. It's getting quite tight here now, like.
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah.
Like say Andrew's doing what he should be doing. He's committing his stack and not giving Richie a chance.